their own unique way.
Yeah.
And so basically just understanding that, and sometimes like we're using and doing something in our house and we feel that I wish this thing was like this, it would have been even better for me. So be as expressive as you can be, and as there is no right and wrong answer. This is not an interview, and in whatever language you're comfortable in, I'm okay with that. In English and Hindi.
Yeah.
So that is about us, and we will all be talking to you. Let it be a very informal, free-flowing conversation.
Yeah.
So tell me about yourself. What is your name? What do you do? Who are there in your family?
My name is Nisha and I'm a housewife, and me, my husband and my 10-year-old son, we three of us stay.
Okay. What does your husband do?
He's into electronics.
Mm-hmm.
He's into wholesale of electronics.
Okay. What kind of electronics is this?
It's all those parts of those tubes, bulbs,
Uh-huh.
and he's also into finance. We are basically Sindhis. So as a Sindhi family business, he's got that also. And plus he's taken up one or two, you must have heard about Soch.
Okay.
That's a brand. So we are one of the,
I have not heard, so you can explain what Soch is.
it's a clothing shop.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just an investor in it.
And you've been living in Bangalore ever since?
Yeah, we are there for the last 15 years.
15 years. Before that, where were you?
I am from Chennai. My husband is from here. So we got married here
Mm-hmm.
and then started.
Yeah. And your son is 10, you said.
Yes.
What is it that you like to do?
I like to be at home. Earlier I was working. For the last 4-5 years I am at home. I'm a housewife now.
What were you doing earlier?
I was into basically slimming and beauty. I was working with VLCC earlier. That's about 5 years ago now.
And why did you quit?
Because of my son, he was growing up and I thought he needed me. So it was, and after that the lockdown also started. So even schools were shut and all. So I prefer to be at home now.
So do you miss anything about working?
No.
I know.
Because now I don't, I don't get bored because he's all the time at home and
Your son.
my son. I feel this is also important.
Okay. And since how long have you been living in this locality?
Here we have shifted 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
And where were you earlier?
Before this we used to stay in this Wilson Garden.
Okay.
We were there.
And what was the reason of shifting?
This is a gated community, so we wanted to move into a gated community. There we did not have amenities and all. It was just, here we have a swimming pool, we have a basketball. So for our child we thought this would be better as he was growing. So when he was 5 we shifted here, now he's 10.
So 5 years ago you shifted. And what is the neighborhood like? Can you tell me a little bit about the air quality, the kind of environment you have around in this condo?
In terms of the neighbors?
Yeah, in terms of the environment.
Yeah, it's very good.
When you say it's very good, what all comes under
I mean, so many things are there. You have all the amenities and all, and there are so many. As a part of, from my child's point of view, also we feel that it's very secured and we have a good security system here. Gated communities always have that, and we are nuclear, so family. So this is the best for us.
And you have air conditioners in your house, right?
Yes.
So if I want to understand the quality of air in this surrounding, in the place that you're living, so what do you think is, how do you think is the quality of air in your
It is good. We have an LG air conditioner.
No. The
The
air
brand
in the environment.
Yeah, it's good.
Good air. Anybody has any skin problem or any respiratory problem in the...
The climate part is
Yes.
Yeah, climate is okay. It's not Bangalore is like throughout it is cold only. Very rarely it's warm.
नहीं मगर कई लोग को जैसे लगता है ना कि यहाँ की एयर अच्छी नहीं है, यहाँ की हवा की क्वालिटी कैसी है.
नहीं.
You are satisfied.
The climate is only actually good here.
And what is the so what all do you do to stay healthy and keep your family members healthy?
We eat healthy, we exercise, like walk. We have a gym also,
Mm.
and my son, he is into cricket, and we go for walks, regular walks every day, and we have a good area to walk also.
What do you do to ensure that your family is like breathing fresh air and there is freshness around in the house? Do you do anything particular? So I would like to really understand, when we take a tour of your place and we will try to understand also. Firstly, what is the footage, what is the area of this house and how many rooms are there?
This is around 2,000 square feet, and we have 3 bedrooms.
3 bedrooms,
With a-
including this living and a kitchen.
Kitchen and a servant quarter
And a
also we
servant
have.
room also. And 5 years back you moved here, so all the interior was done at that time, or?
No, we had to get it. They gave us a raw house. We
Mhm.
got the interiors done. It took about 3 months, and then we moved.
Then you moved, and since then you've not done anything for your house. So how many, you said you have 3 bedroom, how many air conditioners do you have in your place?
3.
3 air conditioners, and which ones are those?
All are LG.
Or LG?
Yes.
I mean windows, split
Split.
ACs. So we can go room by room and
Yeah, sure.
see how you use, and while you are walking, let's keep talking.
Yeah. Come. Yeah.
How did you decide the capacity of the conditioner?
Because the cooling is more efficient. We thought one wouldn't be enough. Sometimes it's very hot, and we thought one. We have all 1.5 only. And according to the room size, 1.5 I think we need. So we decided to go for a 1.5 only.
So 2 years back you bought this.
Yes.
And how did you decide on buying this particular brand?
Because we already have 2 LGs with us. So there was no second thoughts about buying the third one, which brand. We did not have to think much. We thought this is the one. I have an LG fridge, I have an LG washing machine. It's all LG only.
And what do you like so much about the brand?
The performance, the maintenance, and and also the servicing, everything is very good.
So can you show me how you operate this, and why did you decide to first place it over here and not on any other wall?
This was the option because the compressor we had to put it in the kitchen.
In the kitchen?
Yeah, it's behind the kitchen.
Okay.
I'll show you from there.
Okay.
So the guy who came to install, he said this would be the best place
I did.
because the connection would be like that. He said. So he said okay.
Okay. So you can show us
Yeah.
how you use and what all is there.
Just take a remote. Yeah, I gave it to him. The guy who, not Manjunath, the guy. Wi-Fi password ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿಲ್ಲ?
ಹೌದು ಓಕೆ ಸರ್
2년 전에 샀대는데.
20년 전에 오고 20년 전에 오고 2년 전에
So normally, how do you use it? Like, which mode is it on? What is it that?
It's the regular 18. Suppose we wanted little more lesser coolers and we increase it to 20.
So normally it's set on 18.
18, yeah. After some time then we move it to 20 because this weather doesn't demand much of cooling. So 20 and then we keep moving it sometimes.
So you continue to change the temperature accordingly.
Yeah, according to it.
Okay. And what about the fan speed?
Fan speed is regular, normal speed only we keep.
Normally 1, 2, 3, what?
We keep it at 2.
You keep it at 2.
Yeah.
And what else does this have? Like, what are the other features that are available with your AC?
It's a cooling mode. And the fan, that's all. The regular one.
Okay. So what is jet cool?
Jet cool is if you want it more cooler. In the beginning we put it to jet cool like this. And when it gets cooler then we switch it off.
Then you switch off the jet cool.
Yeah.
So like jet cool, what is the feature, what is this function doing?
Jet cool will make it more cooler. Like in April and May we need the jet cool. In June, July we don't need. April, May we need because it's very...
So it cools faster.
Yes, jet cool is
Okay,
cool.
that's what I've understood. Okay, what is this? A swing.
This is a swing, upar niche.
Okay, and how do you normally keep the vane? How do you keep it?
When we start, it's like shifting up and down, and then after some time we put it up when it gets cold.
Put it up means how up?
When it goes up, no? One.
Show me what is the position?
Yeah, we just freeze it at this.
So you freeze it at
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And why that?
Because when we lie down, see TV and all, it doesn't come on us directly. Because
So
of the position.
Because you don't like it on your...
It gets too cold, no? So when it's there, when the room is cooler, then we just put it up.
So some of my questions might seem like, but everybody doesn't, they don't live here.
Yes.
So to get a better
But in the other
understanding,
room,
it
if you
is,
see-
I would like you to explain it in detail so that everybody understands. Because we live here, we know.
Correct.
For them, it might be not. So
Correct.
that is why I request you to be as expressive as you can be. So normally do you use the fan alongside this?
No. It doesn't need, no? We don't need the fan here. Because since I told you the climate is like not very hot. Suppose it was the same thing was in Chennai. So you would need, when I was in Chennai, I would need the AC and the fan.
And the fan.
Definitely we can't do without the fan. But here it's not much required. And with this the cooling is faster, I feel, especially in this. Because when I was in Chennai we had that voltas, I think. So the cooling never used to be all that great. That's why we chose this, because we already had to, and the maintenance was like very good. For years together it doesn't get, you don't need anything on it.
And what about the star rating? Like, how did you decide which one to buy, which one not to buy?
That 2-star is, we thought 2-star would be okay, because 3-star was, they said when we went to buy, they said 2-star is a better performance, I think. So we thought
Better performance.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the difference between these stars? What does the star rating does?
Stars, I'm not very sure.
You're not sure.
No. So 2 stars he said, because we already have the AC of 2-star only, the previous one. So we did not even, think which star to buy.
Anything particularly that you like about this air conditioner?
The brand itself, we trust, because I told you we have that fridge also. We thought, because even if I see my friends and all, even they prefer, most of them have got this only. LG only. Even the fridge, even my washing machine. The brand itself we trust. There is something like, LG hai to theek hai, chalo. There is nothing to even think. It's something like that.
And while installation, did you face any issues?
No, not at all.
Was the place already made for the air conditioner, or they had to drill the...
No, they had to drill, because they had to put the wire, for the compressor. They have to take out the wire from there. So they did the drilling, and they took the wire till the kitchen.
So when you were going to buy it, was design a consideration for you for choosing the air conditioner?
Yes, design was of course a consideration. We liked the design also. I mean,
What
it's
about
quite
the design do you like, and what was there in the mind?
design is nice. It looks little stylish, and yeah, we did not want that window AC, so we preferred the split only.
And what's the width of this? So did you have to cut this portion? Like you cut that wooden?
No, when we were making our interiors,
Huh.
so that time only they had left place. That
Okay.
whenever next year you're going to anytime install a AC,
Okay.
so they just left it that time.
Okay.
So we didn't have to do any cutting.
Okay, but after 2-3 years you
We
put it then.
put it after like 3 years.
And how long do you run this AC for? Like, what is the time that you switch it on, and what is the time that you switch it off?
Sometimes the whole day afternoon if it's hot, if he's at home now, since he's at home, the whole day it runs afternoon.
Whole day means from what time to what time?
Like दोपहर को like 1 to 4, 5.
Okay.
And then again in the night we switch it on at 10 and right up till next day 8, 9.
8-9 it goes on. So initially, what I've understood is initially you put it on that mode where it cools
Jet
fast,
cool,
jet
yeah.
cool, and then you let it cool. And it's on swing mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and after some time when it has become a little comfortable,
Then we
you
put it
move
up
the
because it
vent,
gets too cold.
Vane up.
Yeah.
And do you change the temperature also after that?
If required, but otherwise no.
And fan speed?
Fan speed is at 2 only.
At 2
That's
only.
the regular
That's
speed
the
what
regular.
we keep. Just the cooling part we change.
Okay, and at night then what time do you switch it on for him?
By 9, 10,
And then
right up till 8.
next morning?
Yeah.
Okay. Then 8 o'clock. So when you switch it off at 8 o'clock, then after that you switch it on again?
Sometimes,
only
yeah.
at
Sometimes
afternoon.
when he's attending his online class, then it is on throughout and he switches off only at 3 in the afternoon. Because he wakes up and sometimes he's attending online classes, so he will sit here only.
And with the AC?
And he'll sit with the AC on if it's hot.
Okay. So anything else apart from an air conditioner and a fan that you use in his room, whether it is a purifier or any other diffuser or something for the air?
No.
No. Let's move to the other room.
Yeah.
The display.
Okay. So display, can you show like what do you feel about the display? And
It
what-
says, what does it say right now?
what is this?
This is on jet cool, no?
Okay, but it says PO.
PO.
Yeah, that's the jet cool. Power.
Okay.
Power cool. Jet cool. PO is jet cool, power cool. So-
Yes.
Okay, because it's confused. I got a little confused. Don't you get confused? And what is this inside? Can you show? Yeah, okay, sorry. What is this feature? Auto clean?
This is if you want to clean the air, but we have not, only once or twice my son has used it. But mainly we only operate this.
Clean the air means what?
When the AC is off, they said once in 2 months or once in 3 months you need to on the AC and you need to on this. When we bought the AC, that time they had told us that when you once in 3 months or something, you just switch on this mode. But we
What
have
does it
not.
do?
It will just purify the air.
Okay. How will it purify? What is it doing? Something
That's the mode where it cleans, I think. And every 6 months we get it cleaned by the technician itself.
Technician.
So we don't use this mode.
Okay. And what
Usually
about,
only this has been used.
what about this mode? Sleep.
This no, we have not used. Only the temperature is there. This is the fan temperature and this is the AC.
And what is this plasma? No idea. What do you think it would be?
We have not used this.
You never use this feature. Okay. And what is this 2 degree something?
That's the centigrade, I think. हम लोग तो ये we don't operate
Don't
on any
operate
of
only
this.
this.
Yeah.
You
This
only use
whatever
1,
is
2,
required,
3.
Yeah.
On off temperature.
Swing and the cooling.
So
mode.
this is being used. This portion is not being used
Not
at all.
used.
Do you think this is of any use to you?
I don't think.
Okay. And so you said you put it on jet cool. Then what
Yeah.
do? You change it after a while. So show me how you change it and
It comes back to their temperature 18.
18.
Yeah.
Ah.
So
But
then
now
when
the
you
swing has also gone down.
yeah, you can put it up. Once you put this on, that will also again upar niche it will become.
Okay.
Then again you want to put it up, you can put it up.
Okay.
It goes up and then you stop it wherever you want to stop it at. And the temperature, if I want it to a little more, if it's cold, then I increase the temperature to 20.
Hmm. Hmm.
Otherwise, bring it back to 18 once the cooling is there. In
Hmm.
about half an hour or 1 hour, we change it to the other mode.
To 20.
Yeah, 18 or 20.
20.
So accepting password is they're not accepting it. The device. Please give it again. मैं लिख लेता हूँ एक बार ना मुझे बता.
हाँ, 09 08 1972.
Thank you.
Hmm. Hmm.
I have a question. Yeah. Anything that you don't like about the
Air
air
conditioner.
conditioner? This
Oh,
air
see.
conditioner. Is there anything?
Truly speaking, no.
No.
Honest review.
Anything that you dislike about the remote?
No.
Anything you dislike about the outdoor unit?
No. See, mainly everything depends on the quality of the brand. If you're happy with the brand, then all this is not into much consideration. Might be when I'm going for the first time to buy, I might say, okay, the remote is looking nice, this is looking nice, the compressor looks nice. But when you already know about the quality, it is just, you just go with it. If I'm newly inquiring about that, then I might say, okay, let me see this, let me see that. But when you're sure about something, then you don't tend to, yeah, okay, fine, this is okay. This also you start liking itself. And even this is quite good itself.
I
It's
see.
like that.
Yeah. Okay, this is your son's room.
Yes.
Who used this remote to control the air conditioner? You or
He all of us use. He
No,
also
but what it is? This is his room.
Yes.
So normally he operates, or you switch it on and
he
give
operates.
it to him.
No,
and
no, he operates for himself and us.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
How old is he?
He's
10.
10 years.
10 years.
Okay. Right. Let's go to the
Yeah.
other room. You can switch this off.
वाईफाई का नाम क्या है वही बता दो. I think.
Rajesh. It's
Like
coming?
your own site.
Yeah. Yes, yes.
This one. This is
Now,
0908 190.
This is the.
this is our master bedroom.
This is your room.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So how did you decide to put the air conditioner over there?
Again, the same thing when they were. This stove we put it when our interiors were getting made. So that's when they decided to keep it here. We said, okay, this is the place.
Who they?
Our interior
The
designer.
interior designer
He
decided.
only decided.
Okay. And so all the piping and everything is internal,
Yes.
and it is going. There's a unit.
Right. One is that side in the balcony. I'll show you. And two are there.
So this one's outer unit is
Yes.
there, where,
Yes.
along with that other room. Okay. And how old is this air conditioner?
This is when we moved. 5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
And where did you buy it from? What do you like about it?
We bought it from Jayanagar, the place. So we bought it from there.
And why did you decide to place it over here?
Because he said यहाँ पे रहने से the air will come, because if it's here then it will directly hit, and if it's here it would not come, because all these we wanted all this. So he said it would be better here. So we said okay. This the interior guy we decided, and we thought it was fine. I mean it will circulate all over.
Just circulate. And any other reason for placing it there?
No.
Just Just that he suggested that the air.
Yeah, and even we feel that it would circulate, and it was, even as a, if it was right in front, then it would be like, anybody entering the room seeing. So we thought this was a better place, even as a point of the room.
The interior.
Yeah, interior
So
also.
why is it awkward to have, so I want to understand why was it awkward to the eye to see a air conditioner right when I enter it?
It is just coming inside and you have something in front of you. It is not awkward, but this would be a better place. So we
So
thought,
you said na ki, it will not look nice.
because he said that might be, we do something else also here from interior, might be we put a painting or we do something. यहाँ तो painting लग नहीं पाएगी, तो air conditioner place की थोड़ा side में secured रहेगा, and even the air, it will be proper. There were 2-3 reasons, even it would hit the
Hit you directly onto the
here
face.
it would not be all that.
So
problem.
one thing is that it will directly hit me on my face. Second is that it will. I mean, the moment I enter, I don't want to see that big thing. I would rather see a beautiful painting.
Painting or something interior we would do.
Yeah. Okay. And how did you decide to buy this particular brand, and what was going on in your mind? Where did you buy it from?
When we were in our previous house, we had LG there also. So that was like quite old, so we gave it, and in exchange we took another LG.
So you
We had an LG AC.
So you gave back that AC to me.
Yeah, we gave it back. It was like almost, that was like 7-8 years.
And it was a window or a split?
No, split.
Split. So you gave
We
it back to
always-
the LG people.
Yeah, he said in exchange I'll give
And
it.
how much did they give you for that?
I think some 3 or 4,000. 3-4,000.
And how much did you buy this
This
one?
is around 40, I guess.
So can I see how do you operate this?
ये कल रात को ही खराब हुई है. Just last night it is just सो रहे थे and it is
It's just spoiled.
just
It's
last
not
night.
working.
That's not
Only
what-
last night it
Only
was.
last night it is just got.
Can you show me the remote of this?
Yeah, the same remote.
Same remote. So you operate with all of them with the same remote.
Yeah, we have one more
And how
remote.
is that? So you can just explain to me how do you use your AC? Is it different from the way you use your son's AC?
Same. Switch it on and same.
Same power
Yeah,
mode
power
and
cool,
then-
yeah,
then-
same. My husband, he doesn't like it very cold, so here we don't on the power cool mode. We just on directly.
Directly.
Yeah, because he does not like it very, very cold.
And normally what temperature you keep it on?
18, 20. First 18 थोड़ी देर, फिर 20 he does because he wants it little, pleasant. बहुत ठंडा उनको नहीं पसंद आता. So we just keep it at 20 most of the time.
And what about if the vent stays like this one?
Same ऊपर ही रहता है.
यहाँ नहीं आता.
नहीं नीचे भी आता है. We put it up. कल रात को ही खराब हो गई थी.
वही अटक गया ना. वही है.
Yeah, that's why it's just what's
Okay,
that.
and what about this fan? You use the fan alongside it?
No, only AC.
Have you lodged a complaint for it?
We've just called him.
The LG person or your local vendor?
No, LG person.
The
My
LG
husband is
person.
called. He said he'll come by tomorrow.
Sorry, just clarification. When did you buy this one?
This is around 5 years.
5 years back.
Yes.
So you purchased it for yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay. So wasn't it second hand or that
No,
was brand
new one.
Okay.
Not second hand.
완전 새 걸로 5년 전에 신상했다고
Okay. And all of the LG ACs you have in this house, you purchased for yourself, right?
Yes.
And all brand new ones.
Yes.
So two were purchased 5 years back. And
That
one
is
was
2 years.
purchased 2 years back.
So their own.
One and the son.
That one, yeah. That is 2 years old and this is 5 years
5
old.
years old. So is this the first time you're having an issue with it, and what do you think is wrong with it?
No, sometimes the gas is not there. That's when also it gets like that. So he said, I'll just come and refill the gas. Might be there's a problem with the
So
gas.
it's just switched off, or you have switched it off? What is?
No, अपने आप ही बंद हो गया.
बंद हो
In the
गया.
midnight, like
और चल ही नहीं रहा है।
3-4 o'clock in the morning, switch off हो गया.
अब on ही नहीं हो रहा है.
नहीं,
Oh,
कल रात को ही खराब हुआ है.
ठीक है. ठीक है. और इससे पहले कभी इशू आया है इसमें?
एक बार आया था. And the same problem as I told you, gas का था. He filled it and it started
So
working.
normally that is a big issue.
Yeah,
over
it's
here.
just a minor.
The gas leakage is a.
हमारा 1-2 बार हुआ है, वही इशू हुआ है, but रिपेयर के जैसा तो नहीं हुआ है. It's never gone under repair as such.
What is this?
This is a Wi-Fi.
Okay, this is a Wi-Fi. It was an air pressure. It has been used. Guest room. What is that?
That's a mattress है हमारे पास, which runs on temperature, low and high.
Oh, okay, can you show that to us and can you switch on the light over here?
हाँ, वो मैंने अभी लगाया नहीं है.
बस मुझे बता दो ये कैसे चलता है, ये क्या है?
Mattress उधर है. This is the controller of the mattress, and the mattress has got tubes. I'll show you in that room.
हाँ.
So we have to place it here and connect the tubes to this,
Okay.
and it is operated with a remote.
What does this do?
It's got a capacity of like going from 20 to 100. Like some people prefer it soft. So the level goes down from 10 to 100. Suppose I want it like not very high or not very low, then we keep it at a level of 60, 70. It's a Duroflex mattress. It's a new one which they've launched.
Okay, so only it is to play around with the height of the mattress.
Yes.
That's it.
And the comfort, like if you want it too firm, then
Hard,
you keep it at
soft.
100.
Okay. And it operates with this.
Yeah.
I'm seeing this something for the first time. For the mattress.
It's called Numa.
And what about this air conditioner? Now you can take us through the whole procedure of
Yeah, this only
deciding and buying and using how.
This also same. We bought it together only. This and this was purchased at the same time.
And how did you decide about the placement of this air conditioner?
Again the same thing.
But I mean, you could have placed it over there as well.
No, again he said because our placement of the cots is like this.
Ah.
So he's like again it will directly hit
So
the.
you do not like it like right on.
No, direct it comes on the face.
Only in your son's room I can see it.
Yeah, because
placed.
there's no other place. There is no other place. Otherwise we could have placed it there only.
Okay. Who switched it on?
I have on.
Oh, you switched it on. Okay. So what is the capacity of this air conditioner?
Same 1.5. सारे तीनों हमारे 1.5.
Okay. So you can just give us a demo of how you use it and.
This is off. This is at 20. I want to keep it at 18. I do this. This is the jet cool, the power mode.
Okay. What is the sound which is coming? This is.
Might be it needs servicing or something, but otherwise the cooling is good.
The cooling is good.
Yeah.
No, but I want to understand ये आवाज़ ऐसी करता है या ये आवाज़ आ जा रही है या ये आवाज़ आती है और नॉर्मल है?
नहीं ये आती है वैसे भी. थोड़ी तो ऐसी की आएगी.
अच्छा. Does this make you uncomfortable?
No.
It doesn't. Okay. And any other like additional feature and the star rating? What was in mind when you were choosing this? Any other like जैसे वो 2 star है, ये कितने stars हैं?
This is also 2-star only, but it is not mentioned.
It is not
No.
mentioned.
So this is the guest room, right?
This is the guest room. This is not used often. Only like when we have guests, तभी होता है. Otherwise, it's not used much.
And इसका unit कहाँ पे है?
पीछे.
There is a balcony.
Yeah.
And इसके साथ भी.
That's the way to welcome.
Yes.
This is the way that you while it is running. Okay. So these are both the units.
2 इधर है, 1 उधर है किचन में.
These are the bedroom units. So how did you decide to put them here?
He said because the wiring would connect here better because वहाँ बाहर से है ना जो my son's room that would go to the kitchen. ये बहुत दूर हो जाएगा kitchen से. So all the piping is done from internal under से.
And why did you decide to put them at a height? The place I understood. Why?
Because no, it will be uncomfortable for us.
No, it is why?
How will I move around here? It's better it is
Again,
higher.
again. And then they are side by side. So you have the same issue with the hot air and the cold air.
Oh.
Water.
Yeah, it's water. It's doesn't to put a mat.
What about the noise the outdoor unit makes?
ये तो बाहर का है एवरी यूनिट में हर एक
Normal है.
हाँ एवरी कोई भी एसी का
ठीक. और उसने बोला लगाने के लिए तो यहाँ पे ही लगा दिया हमने.
This is convenient also,
House
na?
is 1 minute dirty.
1 minute I'll just ask them to put a mat.
Yes, yes, yes. Brand oils. I guess you can go take a hike.
See, the 5 minute में एकदम बोल सकते हैं.
You know, as I was telling you that we meet a lot of people and many people have, said that आवाज़, नहीं आनी चाहिए. तो मैंने इसीलिए
एसीओ में आ जाती है. और I mean इतना तो
आपका
minimum-
बेडरूम वाला एसी भी ऐसे ही चलता है.
थोड़ा सा थोड़ी तो आवाज होती है एसी की.
इतनी आवाज़ आती है. So this is normal. This doesn't cause you any shock.
And this is due for servicing. इतना भी तभी आ रहा है.
अच्छा.
अभी उसको we've called him so we get both they clean the mats and all, they remove the mats, cooling mat निकाल के they clean it and it becomes clear.
तो ये अच्छा. ये
I
सब-
guess because of that
Service-
little bit जो आपको लग रहा है that's because
मेरे
of-
को नहीं लग रहा, मतलब मेरे को आवाज़ आ रही है इसलिए मैं पूछ रही हूँ. मेरे को मैं पूछ रही कि आपको डिस्कम्फर्ट
No,
होता है
no,
कभी? आपको कभी डिस्कम्फर्ट होता है? और ये कब कब चलता है एसी?
ये तो कम चलता है
हाँ.
because कब कोई आता है might be once in 10 days be on it or else sometimes when we sit and watch TV then be on it. Once in 10 days तो चला ही लेते हैं. Not that use ही नहीं होता.
हाँ. और जब एसी खरीदा था, चूज किया था, तो मतलब आप गए थे साथ में या?
हाँ, both of us had gone. Even my son had come. Yeah.
So it was a joint.
Yes.
Everybody decided. Okay. अच्छा. उसका भी आउटसाइड यूनिट देख लेते हैं.
हाँ, that's in the kitchen.
आपके बेटे के रूम का किचन.
English convert word.
है
She's talking English only. Hindi. Because she's talking English. So basically, interpretation is पूरे में.
some places.
Even my washing machine is in the sleep.
What is this thing?
This is a servant room. Plus storeroom.
Okay. That's a storeroom.
The unit आप पूछ रहे थे ना? Unit is there outside. वो उसकी पाइपिंग वहाँ से आएगी ना बाहर. The room is just next.
हाँ.
My son's room is just next.
हाँ.
So the piping comes from there. So they put it here.
And how do you decide? How is it cleaned?
Then we call that person and he cleans it.
No, I mean, he removes it. Like,
No, no.
does it? If the outdoor unit has to be washed or something, then how do you?
हाँ वो अपने आप निकाल के then he cleans it.
अच्छा.
निकाल के वो खुद ही कर लेता है.
और इसको बाहर की तरफ रखा है ताकि यहाँ
अंदर हाँ अंदर it will be difficult for us to wash the vessels and all. तो he said बाहर के उतना at a distance it will be fine.
आवाज आती है क्या इसकी?
किसके नहीं? Not much.
तुम लोगों ने जब लगाया था तो ये उस तरफ का वेंटिंग कैसे किया था?
कहाँ का?
That side.
They have only done it. From here they can stand and do it.
Okay. This window opens fully.
हाँ ये पूरी खुलती है. ये this we got it done just about a year ago. ये हमने पूरा बंद अभी करवाया है.
This you got done.
Yeah, एक साल हुआ.
Great.
See the machine is also LG.
older house. So thank you for giving us the whole variety of the place. And so the way I'm seeing, this is like really different from whatever we've seen till now with the installation of the outdoor units especially. And did they face any inconvenience or difficulty while placing the outdoor units or the AC installation in the house?
I don't think, because they were the ones who decided, and even the AC guys and the interior guy, they both communicated and they have done it.
So like, earlier you were living in a bungalow, a house,
Yeah.
and then you moved into a condo like this. So do you think, there were certain things to be considered while you were installing the AC, while you were choosing the place?
We were living in an apartment only, but it was not a gated. It has about 15
Close
floors.
apartment.
3-floor apartment.
And what is the reason of, like, I see that in this living room you don't have an air conditioner.
Yeah.
So what is the reason of not placing an air conditioner over
Because we thought itna zarorat, Bangalore does not require air conditioners. Pura saal it is cold only here. It's only May and June. We were just thinking of buying one now.
Okay. And do you have a place in mind where you want to be?
Yeah, we had spoken to the AC guy. He said one would fit here and one would fit there. We would need 2 for this area. Because one would not be enough. People who are sitting and watching TV, one would not, even if they are sitting at the dining table, it would not be enough. So we wanted to put 2. So one would be here and one would be there.
And what is the capacity of
1.5
1.5 each?
because इतने space के लिए तो you need 1.5.
And he means who? The guy from LG or?
Yeah, the guy from LG.
He only recommended.
He only told us.
And you got the piping and all done over here already for it? Or
No. Now we have to get it done.
when you buy these 2 ACs, which brand do you think you want to buy?
Same LG.
What do you like so much about the brand?
We've not had any problem as such with it. So I mean, it's a non-maintenance. Unnecessary, we have to get it repaired. There's a problem with some or the other. With this, we have not faced any issue as yet. So we just go, and most of my friends have got this only. Most of them, and even the reviews, if you see of LG, it is out of 5, 4.5, I think.
Where do you read these reviews?
Google Pay,
Google.
Amazon, wherever you buy a product, there are all reviews about it.
So did you search when you were buying for your son or for yourself? Did you search online or where did you get the reviews from?
यहाँ पे we did not search, but when years ago, like पहले we had bought an AC, that time we had seen which is better. That time we did not know about the brand. So that time we had seen, and that time 1 or 2 neighbors of ours had told us go in for this, it's quite good. So then we picked up one, then we picked up another one, we sold, and then again re-picked up the same thing. And abhi fir se हमने लिया 2 years, so again we picked up the
So
same.
when you're choosing an air conditioner, what are the things? What are the considerations? What are the things on your mind while choosing and deciding on an air conditioner?
The working condition of it, how does it, are you comfortable with the cooling, and how often it is to be maintained. If it gets spoiled every now and then no point buying that.
And what else?
Main is the main maintenance of the AC and how it works.
And how it works? When you say how it works, means what?
The cooling.
Okay.
So many ACs are there, it works nicely for 6 months, and after some time the cooling reduces, then you keep calling the company wherever you have bought. But this is not like that.
So why do you think the cooling reduces?
Might be the parts of might be something wrong with the parts or the making of it.
The cooling, how whether I need to maintain it or not maintain it, those are like after I've bought the product. While I'm choosing the product, while I'm deciding to buy an air conditioner, that time also I must be keeping certain things in mind.
That time I would see how it looks.
How it looks.
Yeah, that time I would definitely see, does it look, it should not be too big or, if should be a little bit stylish. And might be I ask one or two people, okay, which AC you've got. I would take reviews and I would see reviews on Google also. Those are the things you consider before buying.
So like the one we saw in your son's room, which was bought later, is the same size, a smaller size than the one you.
Same, it is 1.5.
It looks.
Yeah, might be it's a recent one, no? So the branding is little, they've reduced the size.
And normally you only buy it offline. Have you ever tried or thought of buying an air conditioner online?
Online, no, we have not bought as yet. We always go to the place and
Why
see
is
it.
that so?
Online, we prefer to see the products ourselves and then buy it. Even phones for that matter, we are not much of online people. We want to go see the performance and everything, how it looks. And, okay, then
So, this. What is your? If I take you back to your time, when we have a flashback, so much we will talk about air conditioning. So, what is the memory, the first memory you have of an air conditioner, and how did you? Can you take us there and explain what you felt?
First, if you go back, it was like a luxury. Air conditioner was definitely a luxury. Now it's a necessity.
So, when was the first time you encountered an air conditioner?
Around, I think, 20 years ago.
20 years ago. What
Yeah.
was it? Where had you gone? Was it?
It was in my house only. I had an air conditioner.
That is the first time you experienced an air conditioner.
Yeah.
Okay. And where was it installed? Who bought it?
That time we had only one air conditioner. So whenever we would on the AC, all of us would go and sit there. It was like a luxury that time. People could afford, people could not afford. Now it's like a need, it's a necessity.
And at that time when it was
We were very excited kaise chalta. And Chennai being a very hot place, definitely it was like a heaven air conditioner for us there.
What did you do? What did you do the day the AC was installed? Did you all sleep there? How did you feel?
Yeah,
which room was it installed in?
It was installed in my dad's room. And the day it was coming on, we were all very excited. When is it coming? So when it came, and then we were 4 of us: my brother, me, my mom, and my dad. All of us slept like for more than like a month. We used to sleep there only. कि हम इधर ही सोएंगे.
Okay.
We were very excited, and with the air conditioner, the whole ambience only changes. No,
What happens? What changes?
you feel it's very pleasant. When you come outside, especially in Chennai, when you come outside, it is very hot. It's like 40 degrees. When you get inside an AC room, the whole ambience changes. So we were allowed to only on in the night. My dad used to say, "सिर्फ रात को ही चलाना है,
Okay.
not during the day." So we used to wait कि हाँ अभी हम AC में जाके आराम से सोएंगे.
So it's going to be night and I'm
Yeah.
going to sleep now.
Yeah.
So and why was this restriction put on just using it at night?
Might be that time it was not affordable by most of us. Now it's not like that now too.
Affordable in the sense
Earlier the lifestyle and plus everything was different. Nowadays both the parents are earning.
so
They
you mean to
want
say the electricity bill
Yeah.
used to be higher?
if you want it will be higher. And that's what it was a luxury that time. Not everybody had an AC. Now if you say everybody has got in every room and every hall ACs are there. Comparatively what it was like 20-25 years ago.
Have you ever thought of placing an air conditioner in your kitchen?
No.
Do you feel the need? Anytime?
There is no need because if it was Chennai, we have an air conditioner. In my Chennai house, we have a centrally full ACs. We have 2 ACs in the hall. We have 3 rooms there, so we have 5 total ACs over there because you need that. That's an open kitchen. Of course, this is also open, but then you can't stand and cook. It's very hot there. But here, it's not required. Or when we put it in the hall now, this will go in. It will continue there also because it's an open kitchen.
And from what months to what months do you normally use air conditioners?
इधर mostly it is used in from March, April, May.
That's it.
No, we use बहुत ज़्यादा मतलब even in the daytime, even in the nights.
So extensively usage is from March.
March to
like
May. June rain starts.
Okay. Okay.
So
Then
not
what
much.
happens?
Then in the night we on it, not that we don't, but the temperature is very very low. It's like at 20. Okay, you know it should be very pleasant
And it runs
throughout
the
the night.
Through the night.
Yeah.
And how does this pattern? So this is the rainy season, and the rainy season lasts for how many months?
June to August.
Okay, June to August. So June to August, it's running at night at 20 degree and for a few hours,
हाँ.
right? I'm not from here, and none of us are from, so we are trying to understand. Okay. And then from August onwards, what do you do?
August onwards, on and off. Sometimes if it's very cold, then we don't on it. If it's little warm, then we on it for some time and off it. It doesn't run throughout the night. November to winter starts here. It's extremely cold.
Extremely cold.
Yeah, quite cold.
What is the temperature?
It goes like 15, 16 हो जाता है. It's like very cold. People use heaters also.
I was
कभी
going to
कभार
ask you,
इतने
do you use
ठंड हो जाता है.
heaters?
Yeah, no, we don't use, but it becomes very cold, so we don't on the AC.
But you never use an heating, any
Like-
heating this thing. Why?
We don't feel the need of a heater. It's not very very minus degree में कि you need, but there are some old people who need heaters, तो वो use करते हैं, but most of them don't. But what I mean is, you don't need an AC that time for sure.
So what I understand is from September onwards till March you do not use the air conditioner.
नहीं, till Jan Feb again, till January it's cold. After वो बैसाखी and all comes, then 15th के बाद तो कम हो जाती है.
So after the 15th of Jan.
Jan, yeah. फिर थोड़ा थोड़ा भी on it as in how required.
And is there a restriction with your son also on the type of months he will switch on the AC or it should not switch on the
No,
AC?
no. Whenever he feels hot, he switches.
Because I see that in every room you're very particular about the wind not coming directly.
हाँ, it's little uncomfortable, no? When you go to a restaurant also, if the AC is directly on your face, we say नहीं थोड़ा उसको उधर करो. It's very little uncomfortable. AC directly hitting on you.
So that's like the preference of
Generally.
all family members,
Yeah, all of
or
us.
it's only your
नहीं
preference?
सारे.
सबको यही
Yeah,
है,
yeah.
everybody feels
Generally, I mean.
And do you use any other thing like an air purifier or a dehumidifier?
नहीं.
Air purifier. And what do you think is an air purifier and what does it do?
It purifies air, but we are on a higher thing, and with the climate being like this here, here to don't there's not much pollution here. तो pollution ज़्यादा होता है तो you feel like okay चलो use कर लो, but इधर तो there's not much of pollution. So there is
How do we get to know that there is no pollution? And
there is not much of dust and all, no? And this is the apartment भी थोड़ा अंदर है. If you are on the main road or somewhere, where you know you तब लगता है, but here तो there is no much of dust, no pollution.
Okay. So if I had to like we all have our own daily routine. For your air conditioners, if I have to understand the routine of your air conditioning usage. So like if you start with the morning, like what time do you first switch on the air conditioner and then how it goes about till the next day morning.
It depends on your need. Like in अभी जैसे March, April and all, we
Yeah.
switch it on in the morning.
What time do you normally switch it on?
Sometimes if it's on in the night, it keeps running. If he is having his online class, चलता ही रहता है उसके room में. And sometimes if he is not having online class, we switch it off. And then again when we sit for lunch, जब lunch sometimes we eat inside, तो तब हम switch on कर लेते हैं 1 o'clock. Then it goes on till 5. Then again we switch it off. And then I am going for my walk. I go to the gym. My son goes down to play. तब हम switch off कर लेते हैं. Then when we come up and 9 o'clock, suppose again we are feeling little warm, then we again switch it on.
That is your son's room.
Every room. Even in my husband's room, there's a TV there also. So हम कभी वहाँ देख लेते हैं, कभी यहाँ देख लेते हैं.
So like what time does your husband normally come back?
He comes at 10 in the night.
10 at night. So till that time it is you and your son.
Yeah, we
together.
both sit and we be on the AC and we keep watching TV or
Okay, and then when your husband comes then?
yeah, then we shift there. We do have dinner sometimes there.
Okay.
Sometimes we have here. Sometimes we have here also when यहाँ पे तो AC नहीं है. When it's like not required, we have it here also.
Okay, and then your room 10 o'clock to
10 to फिर तो चलता ही रहेगा.
till
Right up till morning.
what time?
Like 8 we get up, 7, 8. तब we switch it off.
So tell me one thing, that when you went to buy the, when you were buying the air conditioner, was there any difficulty in the process of choosing, or whether there's any inconvenience or dissatisfaction during the purchase process?
I don't think.
You recall, okay, you recall anything about your AC or your son's AC?
No, we just went, saw the AC, picked it up, they came and installed it the very next day. And they showed us.
So where did you buy it from?
We bought it from Giriya's, there's a shop in Jayanagar.
Hmm.
We bought it.
So he has multiple brands?
Yeah, most of
So
it.
you didn't see any other brand?
No, he was suggesting us, look at this also, look at the nurse. We said
So
no.
what was he suggesting?
He was suggesting Samsung, Voltas hai.
Hmm.
We said no.
Anything specific he told you about the brand that you know?
LG ka?
No, about the other brands that he was trying to really sell. Anything
No,
that
he
you
said it is lesser. I think once when we went, I remember he said this 1.5 is lesser. I don't remember which brand. I think it was a Samsung or a Voltas.
Hmm.
He said it's okay, but we want to buy this.
Lesser in price.
Price. He said ये कम पड़ेगा. Why don't you try this?
Hmm.
We said no. We are okay with this. Just give us this only. And we just
So next purchase.
because it depends. वहाँ पे जो salesmen होते हैं, they are from their specific companies. जो Voltas के होते हैं, Voltas people are there. Samsung people are there. Whenever you go, there are multiple brands. So for every brand, some of the other person is there to represent. So they want to do their sales marketing. कि नहीं ये ले लो, वो वाला ले लो. Might be it was one of them that time.
और कोई फीचर्स जैसे होते हैं ना कि आजकल तो सब कुछ ही इतना कुछ जैसे बढ़ रहा है, तो कभी मन होता है कि यार एसी में ये फीचर्स होने चाहिए अभी भी, या जैसे देखने के टाइम पे कुछ था आपके मन में, so what is that anything in your you had on your mind that you want to
You cannot operate it through your phone. That is one feature what I feel it's not there in this. Because my son was telling me, Mama, we can sit here only and on. No, why you want to get up on the remote and on the AC? We can have it on our phone installed. Like how I showed you the mattress. उसपे हमारे phone पे भी installed है.
the app is there.
Yes, the app is there. तो हम रात को भी if we want to higher or lower it, we don't have to get up, search for the remote. Phone तो पास में ही रहता है. We just operate it with our phone.
So when you went to buy it for your son, did you have this option of this Wi-Fi in an air conditioner?
No, he's seen it on TV and he told me.
When your son has seen the ad on TV.
TV, but there we did not have any option.
When you went to buy it
Yeah.
for him 2 years back, 1.5 years back, it was not there.
That is an option I feel, it should be there in, because everything is so good about it. ये एक चीज I feel that it should be there. You
So,
can operate it from your phone.
so when you are going to buy for your drawing room, then are you going to the living room? So you're going to thinking about.
See, on that basis we can't decide the quality of the brand. So remote से on करना है तो कर ही लेंगे, but the quality we don't know about the quality.
No,
Again, it's going to
so,
be a
so if you said that your next purchase is also going to be an LG.
yes.
So if LG has this, is giving me this added feature of.
It would be an extra benefit. We would be more happy कि चलो ये नहीं था तो ये भी this is also there.
ठीक है. And apart from that, anything else that you wish was there, like you've been using an air conditioner for so long. Now you know what you like, you know what you dislike, whatever, so you're the best person to ask. That's why, so what is it that you feel that should be there, more, anything that you feel should be added to this to make it like a wow AC?
This one feature would
One
make
thing,
it
one to
is
you,
there.
Anything else, anything, like you are given the freedom to design the way you want it, like the way I want to decorate my house, I decorate my house, like nobody can say anything to me. So This is an AC which you are being asked to design. So what all would you add to it? What all features will it have?
Might be the way it looks, it should look little more different than others.
Okay.
Because performance wise, so there's no doubt in it. Might be if it looks little different, you know, people will say, okay, this would be like when the first time anybody goes, hum to use kar chuke, but people who have not used it might be when they go, yeah, this looks nice. They should say that. That might be
So
a
when
little
you
more different.
When you say different looking, then
Might
what?
be little more stylish, little more
Like-
smaller, or I don't know how, might be little more
Smaller.
attractive.
Attractive. How attractive?
Might be the designing of it.
And why smaller?
It looks more compact. No, कि बड़े-बड़े AC like लगते हैं कि इतने बड़े-बड़े it requires more space. All the ACs are big for sure, but if this is made in a smaller, might be people are more attracted कि चलो this is something different what the other ACs are not there. It would be like an extra mileage to LG.
Okay. Anything else?
Apart from that, I think the way it looks and the way you project it the first time a person comes and buys. People who have used it, they know about it. But the first time who comes and buys will definitely see the way it looks and the way it operates. ये दो चीजें हम देखते हैं when we go to buy something new.
And has energy saving ever been a consideration for you? Like, I saw 2 stars and.
Yeah, 3 stars में थोड़ा कम होता है.
हाँ.
But I don't think there's much of a difference because my friends have got 3. They said इतना तो कम नहीं है. It's the same. And our electricity is not very high. It's okay. I mean,
If you don't mind me asking, how much is your electricity bill per month?
it comes about 10,000 a month.
10,000.
Yeah. But हमारा usage भी उतना है.
And so this 10,000 a month is for, like, which all months do you have this 10,000 electricity bill?
10,000 is in these peak season, March, April,
March,
May, because
April.
रोज ही चलती है सुबह शाम.
And after that, how
उसके
much
बाद
is your?
it comes about 7, 8, 10, 11 आ जाता है. There's a difference of like 3-4,000 you can say.
Okay, as in the season.
Yeah.
So you said you want a sleeker design, and what is more important to you, design or the performance?
Performance
of
for
an
sure.
performance, and why is that?
Because that's where you're going to be in. I mean, you have to see your comfort level. आप AC को कितनी टाइम देखते रहोगे कि अच्छी लग रही है कि नहीं. But the way you feel is important.
So anything else your son has suggested apart from the Wi-Fi?
नहीं ये एक because he is like he wants to sit and operate everything from one place. अभी तो everything is like even the mattress is like that. Everything is all mobile से आप कर लो. तो AC भी ऐसे ही होना चाहिए. Even the lights, he says कि lights भी इधर बैठे बैठे कर लो, वैसे lighting करा लो. Even the lights have come like that. You sit and operate it from your phone only.
And you exchanged your 2 old ones and got new, and you got 3,000 rupees.
Yeah.
Each. Yes. Anytime you faced any difficulty in disposing air conditioners?
No, we give it to the company. Only once we have disposed. The company people only bought it from us.
So after you've been using this air conditioner for such a long time, what are your thoughts about it? Like if you had to tell me 3 things that you really like and 3 things that you do not like at all.
Do not like तो नहीं है, I don't think. But like is definitely, as I told you, the comfort and no maintenance, you know, the cooling, everything is good about it. बाकी जो नहीं है, might be they should have this remote mobile से use करने का facility and might be the way it looks.
So like we saw that there were a lot of other features but you have never used.
No.
Why do you feel?
The main features are mainly the cooling, the lessening and the power jet. Only that has been operated.
The rest of the features you did not feel
No.
a need to use
No,
ever?
there's no need ever.
And in the mornings, like normally क्या होता है? Like which mode? Like, do you really switch off the air conditioner, or do you, you know, what is the habit like in the household?
Morning as soon as we wake up, we switch off because then we come out of the room. I am in the kitchen. He is like gone for bath or whatever. So तब जरूरत नहीं होती. So when we get up, we just switch it off.
And you told me that you adjust the wind and the temperature.
Temperature हाँ जी.
वो change होता रहता है.
हाँ
according
वो
to-
as per requirement. थोड़ी गर्मी लगे तो बढ़ा दिया, ठंड लगे तो reduce it.
When do you feel the best when it comes to air conditioning? When do you feel the best when it comes to air conditioning? Like, is there any time, is there any moment which makes you feel like really great?
No, when you're inside an air conditioner room only you feel the best, whatever time, no matter what.
No matter
And especially when you're sleeping, you definitely want a good sleep.
Mm.
So that's the best when you want to have a good sleep.
So you always, so you said that. So if there's an option of an getting an add-on to your current air conditioners, would you like that?
Add-on
Any add-on feature?
might be it should have a heating mode also,
It should have an heating mode. Why?
because few people use heaters, so instead of heaters they can on the heating
Would you
mode.
like it?
We don't, because we don't use. It depends on the usage. Some people they want, because depending on the climate of Bangalore. Depends on place to place. Some would prefer, some wouldn't prefer. But we wouldn't prefer.
You would not.
No.
And what about the noise? Like, if you were given a magic wand, how would you want the air conditioner to, have the kind of the noise it comes from? Either the indoor or the outdoor unit.
Outdoor, yeah. Outdoor is, it comes.
Outdoor is-
Yeah, outdoor is there. But we don't get to, be much when we have placed it in the balcony. We don't go much in the balcony. Suppose in the nights you have to sit and just, sit there for some time, and if it is on, then it is disturbing. The outdoor, not the indoor.
The outdoor makes noise and then the place
Yes.
gets a little
Yes,
uncomfortable.
yes.
So then why do you think that the place gets uncomfortable for you to sit?
Because it's making a lot of noise, the outdoor.
Apart from the noise, is there anything else that
No,
makes
it's not a hindrance because it is placed higher. If it's placed lower, then it would be. But this is like at a good
Is it
level.
comfortable to stand over there when you are in the balcony with the AC running? Is it comfortable for you?
If the AC is running, it's not comfortable because it's making noise.
Apart from the noise,
Apart from that, it's fine.
anything else that makes it uncomfortable?
No, I don't think. Might be the balcony looks like, it's got two big boxes there. Because we don't have the convenience to put it elsewhere behind. If we had the convenience, we could have put it behind. But हमारा वो नहीं है because the piping would not, go, he said. Like this one, what we have here, this is outside the kitchen. Most of the part is outside. So if you stand in the kitchen, it's not uncomfortable.
It is not uncomfortable when you're
No, no.
cooking or something
No,
and
no.
that AC is on.
नहीं, थोड़ा सा आवाज आता है. We have a window we closed.
आवाज के अलावा is the
बस-
temperature?
नहीं,
It
all
doesn't
that-
heat up the
No.
kitchen or anything?
No, it doesn't.
You have never faced
No.
an issue like that. And what about air conditioner, like maintenance and hygiene? So tell me a little bit about that.
Maintenance to once in 6 months we call the servicing guy. He cleans the AC, he changes the gas, he cleans the mats. So once in 6 months if you call the person, there's not much of that. With every AC you can
So that maintenance you've taken from the company itself?
No,
or,
no. We call the company guy whenever we need. Once in 6 months he sends the guy. AC guy.
wait. So it's the LG
Yeah,
people
LG
who
only.
are coming?
Yeah.
Or because many places we heard that there are local guys also doing
No,
the-
Urban Clap also gives regular
Yes,
local
yes,
guys, but we
yes.
have not called as of now.
Yeah.
Right.
And
We
why?
always-
What is the reason of only calling from LG?
We feel because they are from the company and better they come and do, they would know better about the brand and they would, do it properly.
And So once in 6 months you said
Hmm.
you get it done. So have you taken an annual
AMC
maintenance?
नहीं, AMC नहीं.
No. So as and when you need.
Once in 6 months, once in 8 months. वो AC को तो इतना ज़रूरत नहीं है
Once
because
in
वो
8 months
चलती
भी हो
नहीं है.
जाता
हाँ.
Okay. And the other two which are running regularly?
हाँ, वो once in 6 to 8 months. Depends. अब लगता है कि थोड़ा cooling कम हो गया है. Then we call.
Okay.
But otherwise तो ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ती है. 8 months also sometimes. More than that also.
And how much do you pay each time for for one AC?
2,000 I think. He takes 2 to 3,000 depending on the amount of gas he fills in the AC. Sometimes बहुत ज़्यादा gas is reduced, so he takes around 2.5. Otherwise, just for servicing it is only 1,000 rupees he takes.
Just for servicing is
Yeah,
1,000.
if
So
there's
when
no-
you say just servicing, it means what?
He'll just clean the whole thing and सारा साफ करके he'll clean the mat, he'll remove the mat, clean it, he'll clean the outdoor unit. सारा clean करके वो he'll fit it back.
And he charges 1,000.
1,000.
And if there's a gas filling and all that, then it comes
Then
to
depends
like
on the
3,000.
amount, yeah. Amount of gas he's filling. Sometimes
Right.
he's taking 2, sometimes he's taking 2.5 also.
And are you, so otherwise, you said that, when the cold air stops coming, that is when I feel that now my AC needs cleaning. Have you ever done it yourself?
Not with this AC. No, we have not done it with that.
Reason being?
We don't know how to do it.
Okay. So when you say you don't know how to do it, can you explain that?
We are not well versed with the mechanism of the AC, na? So we don't want to take a chance and remove the outdoor units and then you don't know how to place it back because he uses the.
No, the inside, the filters.
हाँ नहीं,
I'm
we have
talking
not.
about the filters.
No.
You've never ever used
No.
done it yourself.
No.
The LG guy comes and
He comes,
cleans
we call him, he cleans and he
once in
goes,
8
yeah.
once in 8 months, once in 6
Yeah.
months, and that's it. And have you faced any issue while or encountered any issue while maintaining an air conditioner? Like, we all you've been using it for so long, but then sometimes while using and you feel like, oh my god, I wish I didn't have to do this with the air conditioner. Anything regarding with the maintenance which ever
No, there's
upsets you, irritates you, or you don't like about?
No, nothing like that.
Hmm?
No, because we get it regularly. People who just leave it off like for 1.5 years, suddenly there's a problem occurs, this sound will come, I think, because the servicing is not done. It depends on how you, person to person, how you maintain also. No? Once in 8 months, we get everything done.
So like today, last night your air conditioner
हाँ, ये भी खराब हुई है.
got spoiled.
हाँ, this is after like around I think 2 years, 1.5 years.
After 2 years, you're facing an issue.
Yeah.
Now you lodged a complaint. When did you lodge a complaint?
Yes, today morning.
This morning.
Yeah.
And what did they say?
He said he'll send him today, but I said नहीं today because you all were there. I said नहीं कल भेज देना उसको morning.
So tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning he'll come and do it.
So where will which AC will you use now? Then your bedroom AC is the one
हाँ तो उधर we will sleep there.
in the
Guest
guest
room.
bedroom. ऐसा होता है.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's say a manufacturer offers to provide you with regular maintenance service. So that you do not face any kind of issues. So what are your thoughts on this type of an air conditioner maintenance service program?
Until we see, there is a lot of marketing also कि ये कर देंगे, वो कर देंगे, but depends on what they do. So many products.
So what services do you think should be included in this program?
In the LG,
In the LG maintenance
LG
program.
the brand itself talks for itself. The way it functions only it talks. The moment you use now, suppose you ask me that which AC should I buy? I have been using it. I will recommend
No,
it.
so I've understood your.
This is
your-
referral,
your-
I think.
Your
Yeah.
liking for the brand, I've understood. Now I'm talking about the maintenance service. Okay, it is good, right? According to you, it's awesome right now. It's very. Now let's go a little step further, right? Right, and I say that so if you have to give ideas that okay, this maintenance service is very good. However, I wish that they would have this also. So what services do you think should be included in the maintenance program?
Might be they should just give a free maintenance for the first 2 years. the LG people के free maintenance like once in 6 months only हम करा देंगे. That would be like an added benefit to the
Apart
client.
from that, what are the other services that can be included in the maintenance
Everything
service
is there. Basically, it's the installation, the maintenance, and whenever there is a problem, they immediately send somebody. There are so many companies you keep calling, nobody comes. So they are very prompt with their sending also the services on time. So what else would any customer look at?
So would you want to look at, like, increasing the warranty period? This maintenance program gives me more warranty on my product.
Might be, yeah. Warranty to something,
Something.
anybody would want to.
Okay. So is that a good idea or a bad idea?
It is a very good idea.
Would you want this maintenance program where you will have regular visits by the people to just check on whether everything is working perfectly or not?
Yeah.
And how often should be this visit?
Once in 6 months, I think.
वो तो भी
Once
regular
in
अभी भी हो रहा
3
है.
months. Once in 3 months. Yeah, for the first 2 years.
For the first 2 years.
2 years.
Why after that?
The company wouldn't give more than 2 years, no? Like when you buy a car also, first 1 year they'll give you servicing every 3 months. After that they would, no brand would give that.
So that is free service.
हाँ, ये
I'm
भी मैं
talking
कह रही
about
हूँ,
the-
free service only they should give. Pay तो we are also paying and getting it done.
So after 2 years, I will, if I have to pay for such kind of a maintenance program, then how much are you okay to pay?
We pay around 2,000, na?
2,000.
Yeah, every 6 months we are paying 2,000.
Okay. So now we are talking about something which is not existing right now.
हाँ, that's what. Then free maintenance should be there. अभी there is no free maintenance. Once they install the AC, we only have to pay and get it. Whatever, 2,000, 1,000. If they give us maintenance like every 3 months, we give you a first 1 year full free maintenance. It would be like an added benefit to us. It would be like something. After the 2 years, so no company will give. First 1 year, 2 year, any company would provide. But paying maintenance, so even the client themselves can pay and take it.
That is what I'm saying.
हाँ,
So you are paying for a service.
yes.
How much are you ready to pay
2 to 3,000
per AC,
per AC.
per air conditioner? With all these services, where I'm getting an extended warranty,
Yeah.
where I am also, someone is coming twice a month, once in 3 months to
Yeah.
see my AC.
2,000 is affordable for anyone.
So what are you basing this amount on? It's $2,000. What are you basing it on? On my current
When I can afford an AC
Yeah.
and I can afford the bill what the AC is I'm paying, according to that 2,000 is just it's not a very high amount.
So how much did you buy your son's AC?
40.
40,000. And how much did you buy the ones which are there in your room?
Those were also close to 35, 40. Because the ton is the same 1.5.
1.5 ton. And like you said that you've experienced a malfunction. This is the second time it has happened. And how was the after sales support from?
Immediately they said, I'll send it in the evening only. By evening I'll send you. I only refused. I said, no, I'm having guests, you send it tomorrow. He said, okay, fine, I'll do it tomorrow morning only, I'll send you.
So we've all gone through the pandemic and the virus, coronavirus. And so are there any additional features you feel that your air conditioner is capable of having? Or, anything related to the fact that we've all become more conscious.
Might be you should just have a sanitizer.
It should have a sanitizer?
Yes.
How will that help?
The room will be sanitized on its own as soon as you on the AC.
Okay.
And people coming in also automatically would not get infected.
What else?
Sanitizer, I think. Yes. And apart from the sanitizer, this is what we are taking care in the pandemic, sanitizer and mask.
So sanitizer in an air
It will
conditioner.
help a lot, yeah. It is an inbuilt sanitizer.
So when you would purchase an air conditioner in the future,
Hmm.
what do you want to see in it, like, which will make the most different, like, how will it be different from my current air conditioner? Like, what improvements would you be seeking in that purchase of air conditioner?
Well, it should be operated from your phone.
Phone.
Plus, might be the way it looks.
Okay.
That has to be little different. So
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
anything else I don't.
Any feature, like anything you can ask.
Might be a sanitizer they should have, since you said pandemic wo to, if that and all is added, might be to be like more attractive. Ke chalo sab hai, then let's go for this only. Any new buyer would say that.
Any other
And even an old.
any other function that you want to add to, to use the air conditioner more efficiently?
I don't think.
Whether it is, for the temperature, whether it is about anything, installation, maintenance,
Everything is
regarding
there,
any
installation.
point.
No,
which
I
you-
don't think.
Huh? And so you said that you would want your air conditioner to become smarter than having that Wi-Fi, like we keep upgrading.
Phone pe, हाँ.
Like we always keep changing our phones also, right? And upgrading to a better model. So if you are given an option to upgrade your current air conditioners, would you want to go for something like that?
Yeah, why not? If there is an option, why not?
What would you want added to that will, that you would want to go for that upgradation?
वही there are extra smart features which are there. The features will matter, ना? कि चलो ये extra feature है उसमें, वो extra feature है. I would look at the extra features.
So
and
one I understood is the design.
Yeah.
It has to be sleeker. Second is about the sanitizer part of it. Third is about that it has a Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi,
function.
yeah.
When you are saying a Wi-Fi function, so what all should that,
Everything should be operated where you're sitting from your phone.
every other.
The temperature, whatever is on the remote, it has to be on your phone. So it's much convenient, no? You don't have to get up, go see. Either kahin ja, wherever you're sitting, you just operate it from there only.
Anything about the outdoor unit you would want to change?
Outdoor, the noise part, but that is a machine, this thing, so nobody can do much about it, but at least you can reduce the sound. Pura sound, though, it will not be possible. Might be the sound can be reduced.
Any other air system that you would want to own or purchase in the coming days or in the future? अभी आया कि ऐसा कुछ चाहिए मुझे अपने घर के लिए, या I want something like this for my house also.
Air, no, nothing like an air system.
Any air treatment has ever come to you?
Air treatment, nahi. Because it does not demand only here. As I told you, there's no pollution, there's no dust. Kabhi aise dimag mein we have not thought only. Might be in cities like, where there's more pollution, where there's more this thing. You might think also, nahi, there is no need only. Either. Especially in a weather like Bangalore, you don't need. And none of the houses have, I think,
What?
the air purifiers and air system. None of the people have. I don't think none of them have.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Many people whom we visited said that something like this should be there in my air conditioner also. So, do you think it is of any benefit of having something like that in an air conditioner?
It will be just an added advantage to a air conditioner, but there is no need for it as such.
Question. Now I understand you have no, you don't find any need for air purification, right? However, somehow people around you stop purchasing air purifier. Then would you want to be purchasing it more than now?
I didn't get you.
Okay,
People
so-
around you?
People around you
Yeah.
stop purchasing air purification for some reasons
Yeah.
that you don't know. But anyway, they are purchasing, right?
Okay.
So then your purchase intention would get higher than now. Even though you now say You don't find any needs for that.
Yeah. No, I don't think it would get.
So if your friends and your family around, they start using an air purifier, then would you want to also?
No, I don't think, because there has to be a reason for it, no? I should find a reason for it.
And what could be the reason for them starting to use an air
That,
purifier?
I mean, according to them, if they feel that they should purchase, but seeing them, I wouldn't purchase. Okay, if they have purchased, I would also get influenced and purchase, I wouldn't do that.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah,
We met a few people out here in Bangalore
yeah.
and also certain surveys also. They say the air quality index in Bangalore is bad throughout the year because of the construction that goes on throughout the year on the roads and everywhere. But it was surprising to hear that as per you say that
It's
air
pretty
quality is very good and there is no dust. Whereas the people that we met generally in Bangalore, this is the feedback that we got, that there is a lot of dust because of the construction and the pollution because of the so many vehicles and the jam that happens.
That depends on where you stay. Where I'm staying, I feel that we are in the interiors. If you see, there is not much of pollution and dust. So if you ask me at my workplace, where I'm at my workplace, I would say might be there is a need there. But in my house, I don't think there's a need because there is no pollution here at all. It depends on where you stay also.
Right outside your house, the main road.
That is in
There's
the
a-
front. This is the back.
Okay.
The block is behind. It's not opposite.
Okay, so
We
that
saw
is
that
not-
metro
or is,
Yeah.
construction
is it
is
the
going on.
level of your apartment?
Yeah, the level also. Yeah,
causes
but
that?
if you're on a lower floor, might be you feel. But even my neighbors and all, when I'm there talking to them, none of them have ever mentioned that that we need an air purifier and it's getting very. There's too much of pollution, dust.
Okay, since you said your office,
Yeah.
there might be a requirement.
Might be, yeah.
So when you travel from here,
Yeah.
from a cleaner environment which you think that which is cleaner,
Yeah.
when you travel there, do you feel any uncomfortable feeling
No,
or any breathlessness or something like that? So
There was no.
How do you know then?
Might be we feel that for some people. For me, I personally, if you ask me, I don't think I need it. But few people might be where they stay. That's why they must be telling you that they need that. But where we stay, depends on where you stay. I don't go to work. But suppose if they are traveling to work and all, they might feel it's suffocating for them. So might be they need. But as an individual, if you ask me, I don't stay in very this thing, so I don't need. Might be if I was going to work, then I might think, okay, fine. I might need it then.
thanks.
Okay, so we have a few ideas with us. I'll share them one by one with you, and then you tell me how you find them.
Yeah.
This is your proposal. And you can read it out. I'll read it out aloud for you. We'll go one by one, so we won't stay on the first one.
Yeah.
And this is a wide and slim horizontal air conditioner. So this horizontally long and slim AC can be installed on the edge of the ceiling and harmonizes with the space. As it is horizontally longer, it can hold more air volume and provide a quieter and softer wind, which is gentle breeze. So even if this AC blows out cold air of the same intensity as the existing AC, the space can be cooled faster. So how do you find this idea?
This is fine because I told you when it's right opposite it hits your. But if the breeze is softer and it is getting colder, then might be then people wouldn't think let it be in front of you. Then it is fine.
Okay.
Because the main idea is it hits very hard on your face. But if the same thing it's mentioned the breeze is little cooler, might be then you can place it. That would be good.
What else?
And the design also, the horizontally slim installed on the edge. It requires lesser space because if it is slim, it requires lesser space.
The slim, it requires lesser space.
Yeah, and the gentle wind, the second point. And even if it blows out cold air, the same intensity as it existing AC, the space can be cooled fast.
So is this a wow? Is it an okay or is it a trash?
No,
idea?
it's a nice idea. It's not very wow.
It's not very wow. So why do you feel it is not?
It's
a
just now also the AC is slim. Now also it is not requiring much of a place. It's not very huge. This will require a little lesser space, and
When you're saying it will require lesser space, what does it mean?
this is slimmer, so you can put it above your windows where there is very little. Now if you see, our AC is also above the window, but it is broad. If it is slim, it will require lesser space, but it is quite long only, the same length.
I
So
mean,
it's not going to make much of a difference. It's not going to make much of a difference.
I mean, it's saying when you're saying that it is long, it's saying it's wide and slim. So how much do you think is going to be the width of this kind of thing? How much should it be?
It's going to be the same. It will be longer than this.
Whatever is coming to your mind after just seeing this idea. You feel,
No.
it should be more than what I currently have, it should be less than what I currently
No,
have.
it should be the same, only the breadth has to reduce.
Okay. So the width remains this much, the
See,
breadth
yeah.
will
It
reduce.
looks sleeker and it looks more nicer to look at.
Okay. And what about the airflow?
Airflow definitely will matter because that's where the placement. Now we have an option, if it's sitting on our face here, we have an option of moving out there. But some people, as in my son's room, we don't have place this side. So we don't have any option except to put it on, in front of you. So we always keep putting the swing up. But if this feature is there, might be then it is, it's nicer.
The gentle breeze.
Yeah.
So which feature did you like more? The quick cooling off that it says over here, or the gentle breeze
No,
coming
the
up?
gentle breeze.
And why? Because of your
Because nowadays the rooms and all are very small, and there is much lesser space. It's not that jahan ka tum laga do AC, wherever you can put it. So if there is an option, always there is an option open on the window. That place is always left there. People don't do their interiors, nothing they do there much. The other walls are only taken care of. So if the AC is much smaller and the wind, people are more comfortable with it.
So the width is, suppose the width is much longer than the one we currently have, but the height and the depth are little slimmer. So it's like a slim AC, which is longer. So and it is giving me that gentle breeze. So how do you find this idea?
That would be better, the slim and longer, because
Yes.
one is it looks nice,
Yes.
and secondly it is the comfort of the air.
Where would you put it? Where would you place it in if something like this comes?
You don't have to think about it, you can put it anywhere. Wherever there is less space, just put
So
it.
in your house, suppose it's your drawing room now and you want to put that AC, where would you put it?
I could put it here, there also.
You put it right there. And in your room you said, that
We can might be put it right opposite
right
us also.
opposite. Why? Because the current
Because-
one, you put it almost on the side.
Side, yeah.
So why would you then put this one in front?
Because the main problem is the air hitting us. The main is that only.
And also you said that the moment I enter the room, I don't want to see that bulk.
Yeah, it is little bigger, but if it is sleeker like this, it looks more nicer
It
also.
looks nice. And suppose this form is changed and it comes out in this manner, a horizontally slim AC. What are the other additional features that you can imagine this kind of a slim AC can have? Like,
To look, it looks more stylish, so
Right.
it has to have more smarter features.
right,
Like extra features, that something which other ACs don't have, like sanitizing part hai, 2-3 features
sanitizing.
operating from your phone. It's such a smart AC. If it looks, then you feel कि हाँ इसके all these smart features should be. Might be the phone part is more attractive according to what it looks also.
So some people we had met said that if this slim wide air conditioner can have lights
Lights now.
on it, like you have a tube light or a
How will that help? If to look at it, look nice. I mean,
You think?
Light?
What do you feel?
no, I don't think light.
Lights on that air conditioner unit. No.
I wouldn't prefer.
Some people said that they would prefer, that horizontal unit to have speakers.
Speakers might be, but all that is already there. Speakers is just an extra this thing. How would it help in the AC part?
That will operate the way it operates.
Yeah.
Additional, since something new is coming.
Yeah,
So if there is speaker, if it has speakers, then
Yeah, might be that is
is it
light is. I mean,
light is
नहीं,
not totally
नहीं,
used.
नहीं, light.
और कुछ सोचो फिर सैनिटाइजर आपने बताया, वाईफाई फीचर्स आपने बताए, उसके अलावा anything else this slim AC can have or should have.
Already it is like a box. On top of that, if you keep adding, it has to be the way it is. It looks nice the way it is.
The way it is.
Yeah, if you have speakers and all, it spoils the look again. If you have speakers in the side, it should look the way it is.
So you feel that वो होल बन जाएंगे
Oh,
and then the look will go.
yeah.
Okay. So and there were people whom we met who did not like this idea at all. What do you think the reason would be that some people have not liked this idea at all?
Which idea?
This idea of a horizontally slim AC.
No, in fact, this looks nicer. No?
But
You see?
they had not liked it.
Like
So
reason.
why do you think that people would not like this idea?
No, there's no reason. In fact, it is more convenient. No, if you're getting a softer breeze and it is an added advantage. Why will not? Why they've not liked it? I'm not able to understand.
What do you think would be the mindset of such
I
people?
don't know.
Think
I'm
about
not able to, because it is an added to this thing feature. Actually, though the breeze is hitting you, that is the main concern. The first thing I told you that. But if you get it like this, anybody would prefer this only.
Okay. So we'll go to the second one.
Yeah.
So how many marks would you give this out of 10? The first one.
This would be like 8 out of 10.
And why you kept 2 marks?
2 marks is because it is not fully. If it had more like features,
Like,
if it would have been operated with a phone, or it would have had like sanitizer or something like that, then it was 10 on 10. It is not fully like equipped.
but the whole idea of having a horizontally slim air conditioner is a good idea, an okay idea, or a very bad idea?
No, it's a good idea. It's a very good idea.
You would like that
Yes.
kind of a design.
Yeah.
How wide should the width be?
Not very wide.
Oh.
She's just
The iron rod.
You like
Should we give
tea?
you?
Tea or something
Yeah,
else?
mine
Yeah,
is
that's
very
what I was.
simple.
Auntie? Tea or coffee? Tea?
What would you like to have?
Tea?
Tea?
Coffee.
Indian tea or coffee? Huh? Tea? Tea?
Tea?
Tea? Tea? No? Yes? No? No?
Yes?
You want to have coffee, green tea? What about you?
No, thanks.
Tea?
No.
Nothing?
You'll have green tea? हाँ. Auntie, 7-8 cup chai है उससे.
Ref, you'll have tea? Tea? Tea?
Oh, I'm good, thanks.
She's
Green
making-
tea?
She's making green tea.
Oh yeah, green tea, please.
Yeah. Just give me a minute, I'll just tell.
No problem. Everybody's doing like that.
Pause it.
Right?
Pause. No?
Jeff, इस टाइम पे सबको नींद आई है मुझे नहीं आई है, तो मैं सब सो रहे थे.
물고기가 너무 졸려.
어항 보면 더 놀린다니까요. 가서 이게 팽팽팽팽 그러니까
집에 안 가야
그거랑 똑같아요. 풀시계열은 그거랑
불면증 있으신 건가?
응?
사모님 불면증 있으신 건가?
पॉज कर देते
Yeah,
हैं,
yeah,
शायद
sorry.
उसको ऑन कर दें. So we'll go to the second one. This is a convertible AC. So this convertible air conditioner can be installed horizontally or vertically on a wall or corner as desired. And in this air conditioner, the air in the room is drawn from the front so that it is thinner but wider than the existing air conditioner. And the wind direction and amount can be adjusted more effectively by opening and closing the four wind outlets at the top, bottom, right, left as desired. So what do you feel about this?
This can be installed horizontally or vertically. It depends on what kind of space you have. That's what it says, right? So that is a little convenient for people who have lesser space, because these ACs, they can't be put horizontally, only vertically they could put.
Right.
So might be this is, I mean, this is a good idea. You know, you don't have place, you can even place it like that. The second point is the air in the room drawn from the front so that it is thinner but wider than the existing air conditioner. So how will that help? Thinner means it is little lesser.
What are you understanding? First
Thinner
time?
is, I feel it is thinner, narrower, and that is broader. That's what it means.
What is broad?
Broader is the from where the air comes.
So this is so basically this is a form of AC in which the width and the height becomes slightly wider, but the depth of the AC is slimmer.
Slimmer, yeah.
Right. So how did you find this idea first of all?
So if it becomes that, the cooling will take longer, right?
Okay.
The cooling would take longer because it is thinner. The depth is little thinner. If it is more wider, the cooling gets faster, isn't it that way?
I don't
I
know.
feel that that's how it is.
So you're feeling that because it is
Thinner, yeah, the cooling
because
will
the
take
depth
longer.
is slimmer,
Yeah.
the cooling will take longer.
Yes, because the air coming out from the air conditioner will be lesser. If it is wider, it will come more. So the cooling happens little slower than the wider one. So the wider is better because the cooling will happen faster. And the wind direction and amount can be adjusted more effectively by opening and closing the four wind outlets at the top, bottom, left, right. There are four outlets to this. Yeah, because if it's horizontal, it has to be, if it's vertical, it is just up and down. If it's horizontal, then it has to be up, down, both the sides also. So if it is horizontal, definitely this
This
would
is
have-
vertical.
Yeah, this is
Sorry,
vertical.
This is vertical.
This is vertical, that's why it's got 4, right?
Uh,
So if it is vertical, it has to be 4 because accordingly it has to be adjusted. But if it is horizontal, only 2 are there, that's up and down. So I think this is fine if it has to be for this kind of an AC.
So what this is a very slim AC.
Yes.
As I've explained to you, and you can see from the arrows over here that the width and this thing is slimmer. It is more than what you have, but the depth is slimmer. Okay, it's not like a dabba. Okay. Then it says that you can adjust. So you can, so you know the air will come up from here and here.
Yeah.
You can also have air coming from only 2 and 4, or 1 and 2, or 3 and 4,
Ah, that will be nice.
or all. Right? Or
Ah.
all the or 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah.
So that is the benefit. This is what how the straight one is. Then if you have lesser space, then you can even place it in the corner. Okay. And if you want to, you can also place it horizontally. So how is this idea of having a vertical air conditioner, a convertible air conditioner, depending on the
It is good because it saves place also. No?
it
It
says
saves place, and moreover, when it comes from all the four sides, you say that only this part also we can operate. Suppose two people are sitting and you know the other one does not want the AC, I can just put it to my side also. No? Usually it's not like that with these ACs.
Where would you want to place this air conditioner? Where will you keep it?
In here you say? Here too it would be better in the center only.
Center, like how?
Might be we can have it here. Because
Next to
it-
this painting.
Yeah, we can have it there because it does not, it's a smart one.
Mm.
So you can probably put it there also.
Mm.
It is not very big that you have to think कि इसको कहाँ रखना है, where you have to keep it. You can keep it in the center so that it can circulate all the four sides.
So when if you take this type of an air conditioner, in what shape would you take it? Horizontal or vertical?
Depends on the place and where I have to put.
So depending on the place,
I would take a vertical one
you will take a vertical one.
Yeah.
And why would you prefer a vertical one?
because it looks more, it requires lesser space and it can circulate all the four sides since it's got that function. So I would put it here so that you know everybody, whenever I want, we can keep it this side, that side also.
Any other benefit apart from the spreading of the air, its uniqueness, anything else that you like about this?
No, it is the, you know, it depends on the, suppose if this is the room, this is the place better and I would definitely take this only. Because of everywhere the air will go. Yeah, and it is small and it does not look bad also to put it anywhere. If that is the AC, then I would think, it will not, you can't put it here. You have to put it somewhere in the corner because it will not circulate four and then again it will, come straight on our face.
So the look also.
Yeah.
So, and what are the other additional features you would want with this vertical air conditioner?
Features would be the same, no?
जो पहले बताए थे sanitizer,
हाँ, वो तो है ही सब
sanitizer,
में,
Wi-Fi
yeah.
and all that. Would
Yeah.
you want this to have speakers?
No, speaker is fine. Might be if it is in the hall, we would think about it. Okay. But speakers also, with the AC.
AI speakers or lights.
No.
So you would just want no other additional feature apart from what you would currently be getting from, and the additional one.
Because see, speaker if you have to put speakers everywhere. There have to be 4 speakers. Particularly one speaker in one corner, how will you put? Now we have like 4 speakers. One is there, one is there, one is there, one is there.
Where?
I'm just telling you, one speaker is there.
That one.
And we have 2 speakers here now at present,
Okay.
close to the TV and the home theatre. I mean, you will have to think where the speaker should be placed and then you have to decide for the TV, for the AC. Now we have 2 speakers here and we have one there and we have one there. So we have 4 speakers. So it has to be, the sound has to be uniform.
Around.
How will you just put a AC and one speaker? It wouldn't serve the purpose.
So, how did you find this idea? Wow, okay, uh, trash, not
No,
too
this
good.
is also a very good idea.
Very good idea.
Yeah. Very good.
Why and where would you, what occasions would this kind of a thing would give me maximum benefit?
Occasion in the sense?
Consider as a मौके मुझे लगता है कि this kind of an AC would really be nice.
To buy? On any occasion you can buy.
On any occasion.
Yeah.
On using, on the benefit that I.
Benefit is again the place also. It saves the place, and this is actually suitable for the hall. If you take a vertical AC, it is actually suitable for the hall,
For the living room.
for the living room. Yes.
What about your bedroom?
Bedroom? It doesn't require much of four sides. Depends on the. If you have a bigger room, might be then you can think. But if you have to see my son's room or my room, it is not that big and will not make much of a difference. For that, vertical AC is better, I think.
Horizontal.
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 Yeah, for the living room, especially this. If I have to buy a AC for my living room, I would choose this.
This is normal tea or green tea?
This is green tea.
This tea. So Amma's been working with you for long.
Sorry?
Amma's been working with you for long.
Yeah, she's with me for the last 10 years.
So you can take your own.
Yeah, whichever.
Is she making the normal tea?
Yeah, she's making. आपको
अच्छा ठीक है. Now we'll move to this one, the multi-vein. So this AC has a multi-vein that can change the shape of the wind to suit individual preferences and situations. Generally used when you want up and down, natural soft wind, want to minimize the wind and want to change the wind direction to left and right. Selecting one vane changes the wind, but you can create more diverse winds by taking out and combining the two vanes.
changing the shape of the wind is either it comes to your side or it goes the other side.
Yes, so these are the four basic, like it's going to be basic wind, then a natural gentle wind.
What
then
is micro wind?
What do you feel it is?
Micro is more lesser.
Okay. Horizontal wind direction control.
Horizontal in the sense it comes.
Horizontal wind direction control.
Okay, you can control it the way you want. But even the regular one has got the control, no?
Okay, so this one. So how do you feel about this idea? What do you feel about this idea?
This is actually a very good. This is like a wow idea, yeah.
Why?
Because see, this is you can control the wind as and how you want. And plus there is written it is generally when you want up and down natural soft wind, want to minimize and want to change the direction also. So there is which is not there in this. It's
What is not there in your current one?
selecting one vane changes the wind, but you can create more diverse winds by taking out and combining the two vanes. So one vane is you can select it up and one you can select it down, right? Isme to it is not there. Either it is up or it is down. So if I am not wanting, same 2-3 people are sitting, and if one side they don't want, they can change it. No? That's what it says.
How do you think it will work?
That works nice.
No, how do you think this will work? This multi-way.
This will work very well.
Explain that to me how.
That's what, when so many people are sitting, and if suppose you are not comfortable with it and I want the more wind, I can do it towards myself. No?
And how is it different from what you are currently using?
Currently you can't do that. It has to be either up or down. There is no left right, there is only up and down. The AC what we have, this feature is not there in that.
So this, what I have understood that you've understood is that what horizontal, this right now you have a horizontal swing,
Yeah.
and then with this with this, when you've understood that it will have a vertical swing as well.
Vertical also, and you can select one vane change the wind. So only one vane you can select. So suppose I am not liking it, and if you want the AC, and I say, "No, mere ko, I don't want it," so you can change it towards you.
Okay.
But in this, it's not like that, no?
Okay. And what about the wind changing the, the quality of the wind? Like, it is saying that it is basic, then it is gentle, then it is micro, and then it is a horizontal wind direction control. So
That is a very good feature.
That is a good
very good feature, because that's the main, this thing we have when it is very, very hard on your face. This you can control if it's natural. The second page also said the same thing, soft wind. So that's actually a very, very good feature which you should
so
be
you like that feature about
adding.
soft.
Yeah, because it's your comfort level.
I mean, you're having so many options of different type of winds. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, you can choose whichever you want. Sometimes you just want the basic, you can use the basic mode. You want the natural gentle wind, you can use you have so many options. But whereas in this you don't have the option. It is just one. Either you lower the temperature or you higher the temperature. There is no option of wind control.
Wind control option is there in the fan speed and all that?
Fan will not affect, no? The pressure is the same, no? Even if you reduce the fan speed, this is talking about the pressure, if I am not understanding it wrong. So the pressure is mattering to us.
So what is the force of the,
Yeah. That
the
irritates you, no? But in this, when you have the option, you are comfortable.
So how is this idea?
This is a wow idea.
So,
Yeah, because this is one of the most important features, I think.
how will it be? What difference will it make to your life if something like this is there?
You're more comfortable. It's all about comfort level, how you feel. You're much more comfortable.
Why would you be more comfortable?
Because it doesn't disturb you much. When it keeps coming on your face, you get disturbed. This feature is there, it doesn't disturb you. You're very comfortable and you can place it wherever you want. You don't have to think twice, idhar nahi lagana hai, it will come on your face, udhar nahi lagana hai. This can be, if this kind of a feature is there, you can place it anywhere.
Because why can I place my air conditioner anywhere?
Because the pressure is there, you can control the pressure of the wind. So you don't have to think. Like now we did not have an option, so we placed it there. If we have an option, we place it in the side ke wapas, it will come. So this is not there in this.
So the harshness will be taken care of.
Yes.
The throw of that. Okay. We'll go to the next one.
And one more thing. Within this one, this thing has to be done. The weights has to be changed.
Physically, is it?
Would you be up for that?
मुझे बोला था कि physically नहीं करना.
But physically कैसे करना होता है? You have to go and do it on the AC. That wouldn't be comfortable.
Sanju, it's not supposed to be physically changed, the weights?
Yeah, it's not supposed to be
Physically.
Not physically.
Yeah, that
Okay.
is correct.
Please go ahead.
We change it.
वो उन्होंने मुझे आने से पहले समझाया. ठीक है.
I understand.
So that is why you like that. So we'll go to this one. It says it's a new form factor outdoor unit.
Next one.
Yes. So this is a new form factor of the outdoor unit that allows users to choose for their outdoor installation environment. So the wind comes out from the top and it can be operated smoothly, even if it is placed in a very narrow space.
Okay.
So what do you feel about this?
It allows the users to choose their installation environment. Matlab, you can place it anywhere. Is it like that? Why? I mean, there are no. There wouldn't be any pipes connected.
No, everything is connected. This is a new form of the outdoor unit.
So what is it different?
So
I
what
do not
is
understand.
so see, if you look at this image, don't read all this. Okay, you look at this image. So currently your outdoor
हाँ जी.
unit is like this.
Hmm.
मेरा मम्मा यहाँ आती है और यहाँ से तक इधर
Yeah,
जाती है.
yeah.
ठीक है? Now these are two options.
Yeah.
Now they are telling you that we will give you a outdoor unit which is slimmer than my current one, and इधर से अगर the garam hawa is coming from, you know, but the hot air goes up instead of going. So like if I'm working in the kitchen, garam hawa तो यहाँ आएगी ना, इस दीवार पे आएगी ना.
Yeah, yeah.
So इसमें it is not coming to the wall
हाँ.
right behind the unit, but it is going up in the air,
हाँ.
right? So this is one option of it going up, and this is the second option of it going sideways.
So which is
Slanting.
better?
Which is better, and
This
you
is-
like this idea, you
Yeah,
don't like this
yeah.
idea, and why? What do you think is the convenience of having something like this?
I feel this is better because the wind is going up sideways. It might also not be a hindrance, but this is anyway a better option. And moreover, people who stand in their kitchen and if they have to have their unit there, it is very disturbing for them. People who have to stand themselves and cook. So if this option is given, this is any day better. Why not choose this?
I did not really understand. So if it is placed the way it is placed right now, the bedroom air conditioner is placed over there, right?
Yeah.
And the outdoor unit. So if it is an outdoor unit like this, what difference will it make to my life?
I think the sound will also reduce if the air is going upwards.
Okay. Okay.
So that would make the difference. And the unit going there, it wouldn't make much of a difference unless the placement of your unit is somewhere where it is disturbing you. Suppose your kitchen is there, or you have to stand in the balcony and you've placed it down, and then it comes, you know,
The
hot air comes on you. It depends on where you place it and where. Suppose if I have to place it in my balcony and it is down, it will definitely disturb me if it is going like this. Since we have placed it up, we are not coming to know. But if this option is there, I can always place it down also in some corner if I have any place.
The
I can
unit,
do that.
outdoor
Yeah, I
unit.
can do the unit. And if the air goes up, might be the sound also reduces. I don't know how is it going to work that way.
Okay, that's your mind.
हाँ, वही.
Your mind saying that if it is slimmer and
Might be
the
slimmer
air is
and-
going up, then it will be the sound will also reduce.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
And the way it looks, again,
What
it
about-
looks sleeker and nicer if you see this and this. This looks much sleeker and nicer. And
what
it
if-
again requires lesser space also.
What if the house down, you're on the 17th floor and the 16th floor guy puts something like this? How would you feel living on top?
It would be in the balcony or it would be outside. If it is in the premises, it would disturb us. But how will it? There is a wall on top, no?
Hot air ऊपर
Hot
जा रही
air
है
तो
तो
ऊपर ही जाएगी,
it will
हमको
go
कोई
wherever
फर्क-
it is
it's
going.
not
It
going to make any
doesn't-
difference
It will
to
not
us.
be an inconvenience for anybody living on the top floor, a floor above.
Yeah.
And what about this one, the wind going sideways?
This is not going to matter, side or upper. There's hardly any difference between the.
Which one do you prefer?
Both are okay.
अभी कहाँ एक पसंद करो.
ये ठीक है, but ये भी तो it will go side and it will go up.
So which one would you prefer? Straight, slanting.
Might be straight is better because if I'm placing it down in my balcony and if it is going little slant, it might थोड़ा disturb करेगी. But this I'm sure it's not going to disturb me. So might be I prefer this.
I have a question. You're living in this gated society, this apartment. Okay. Are there any restrictions for this installation of outdoor units for you guys? Were your RWA, you must be having RWA, probably a management
Yes.
committee set up by the builders?
Any rules are there?
Yeah. No, it has to be on your wall and within your premises.
So what does that mean?
Okay.
On your wall, matlab like how we have it on our wall. It's on our room ka wall. This
Yeah, it's in the balcony at the
this
rear.
one, kitchen
Yeah,
wala.
This one is
It has to be on the
also
wall of
half
my house.
in the balcony and
It's
half
on our wall. This is my
Okay.
son's room and it is on his wall.
Right.
So it has to be within our premises.
Cannot be a shared wall, right?
No, no.
This is
No,
another
no, no.
apartment.
That
right?
they don't
This one
allow.
is another apartment.
Yes,
So you
yes.
cannot put it here.
No.
Okay.
And is there any restriction of placing it like outside, like if I want to put it like on that wall, outside wall.
That if
That
it's in
is
my
the-
premises, I can do it.
So then what do you do about the water which drains out? So if I put the unit not in my balcony but outside, then how do I
No,
take
it should not be a hindrance to anybody.
The water cannot.
Yeah, yeah. Then they object.
So how have you arranged for the water this thing over here? The drain.
वो तो नीचे जाता है ना. It doesn't go into anybody's balcony. It is outside, no? It does not go in anybody's house.
So where is it going?
It's got a pipe connected
Till
it goes down, or it's connected to the drainage pipe.
to your house.
Yes, it's not a hindrance to anybody.
I have another question. If you can buy a new aircon and it is composed of one outdoor unit and two indoor unit, I mean two air conditioner. Two air conditioner is connected to the one outdoor unit.
Yeah,
Yeah. So will you like it and buy
that will be a wow idea.
wow idea?
Yes, for sure. Because if all the 2 or 3 air conditioners are connected to only one outdoor unit, anybody would prefer that. That is actually a very excellent.
Oh, really?
Yes, very good. There are few ACs in the market, I guess, but I'm not sure about the
I
brands.
was going to ask you whether
Yeah.
you've heard something.
I've heard something like that because one of my friends, she stays in Chennai. She stays in a gated community. She's got 5 ACs. The developer himself only has done it. So all the 5 ACs are connected to only one outdoor unit. She was just talking to me just 2-3 days ago. I asked her.
Ceiling mounted ones? Is it ceiling mounted?
Yeah. So they've got 2 hall mein, 3 in the
All
room.
on the ceiling.
Yeah. And 1 in the kitchen. So all have got only one outdoor. And she
Yes,
says,
yes,
Yes, yes.
electricity bill is also very, very less. All the 5 ACs run. But the electricity bill is very, very less comparatively to the different outdoor units. That actually very, very nice idea.
So would you prefer to install your AC on the ceiling, or would you prefer to install the
On the
like
wall.
wall?
Ceiling is better.
Ceiling is
Yes.
better?
Yes.
So why is ceiling?
Because it doesn't require much place
Um,
and it is uniformly coming everywhere. It does not come only on one place. So ceiling is any day better.
So you
Yeah.
think in your this apartment to install a ceiling air conditioner, ceiling air conditioner, right? What you're talking is easy. It will be easy for you to do that.
We could do that.
Okay.
I think before the interiors can be done, you have to do that. Once all this false ceiling comes, they'll have to again drill it and do it.
So
Might be if there's an option, if people are moving in, they
Uh-huh.
could just do it and then.
But for you,
For me, it will be difficult
It
now
will be
at this
difficult.
point. Yeah, we'll have to break the whole this thing and do it. So
and you've heard of the tower ACs. You've seen them ever? You've heard of portable ACs?
yeah, portable ACs are.
You've heard. Have you ever thought of purchasing that?
No, portable ACs of people who are traveling or something like that.
Okay.
They would need it. Portable.
Portable.
It's not
Otherwise,
for
वैसे
us.
नहीं सुना है.
नहीं.
Okay. ठीक है. So let's go to the next one. This is a customizable add-on. So this is an add-on. So this is add-on modules with desired additional. वही वाला है ना आपके पास?
यही है.
हाँ हाँ यही है.
Okay.
Additional functions can be added to the air conditioner. So the added module is designed to match the air conditioner seamlessly. Power is supplied from the air conditioner. So it can be selected and added at the time of the first purchase, or it can be upgraded by adding it after installation. Example of add-on modules is like air care related features, more more powerful air purifiers,
Hmm.
air sterilizers,
Hmm.
diffusers, etc.
Hmm.
Any other additional features like AI speaker, sensor or camera, anti-theft, fall alert, sleep monitoring,
Hmm.
body heat sensing, or a voltage stabilizer.
Hmm.
So what do you feel about this?
This is also a very good idea. Like the camera part, what you said, sensor or camera,
Mm,
anti-theft, fall alert, sleep monitoring.
mm.
All those are very good added advantages.
Why, how
Where
will they help?
camera is like, you'll have a camera on your AC
Mm,
and you can detect what's happening.
mm,
And then anti-theft is also, which everybody requires.
mm.
Fall alert and sleep monitoring is what? What will it monitor when you're sleeping?
What do you understand this?
Sleep monitoring is your sleeping pattern,
Okay. Okay.
and body heat sensing.
Mm,
That is okay. And voltage stabilizer,
mm,
etc.
mm. So you can choose. It's not that, you know, you can always tell कि अच्छा, you know, this is of no use to me, this is of great use to me. So in that way also you can, you know, decide.
See, sensor or camera, though, it is a good idea. Anti-theft also.
Mm.
And sleep monitoring, it's for people who are like, who want to monitor their sleep or their pattern, which I don't think.
Okay.
And-
Which you don't think you require.
No, body heat sensing also no. And voltage stabilizer is okay. That should be.
And it says over here fall alert.
Fall alert.
Mm.
What is fall alert?
If someone falls in the house, you'll get an alert.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's okay. I mean, if it's there also, if it's not there also, it's fine. Yeah.
So, what do you feel about this kind of?
This is yeah.
So, it is saying that it is a customizable add-on,
Hmm.
something which I can upgrade to, you know, by adding. So, would I want an air conditioner with these features already at the time of my purchase, or would I want to upgrade my existing air conditioner to these features?
See, if all these features are there, might be some people they don't want a few, they want a few. So it should be like an add-on. Whichever you want, you can choose.
Right.
But basic, agar sensor and anti-theft is there, everybody would want to.
So that I've understood.
Huh.
What I'm asking is, what I'm really wanting to understand is that one option is that I get a new air conditioner and at the time of purchase all these features, whichever I like, should be there.
Hmm.
You know, I'll say, "Achha, I want this, and they're added, they're given to me. Or I already have an air conditioner. Now I want to add these features to my existing upgrade. Like I will upgrade my existing
AC,
air conditioner with these features. So what would you prefer?
If I already have an AC, I would definitely upgrade if these features are available. And if I'm buying a new AC, I would buy with all this
With all
only.
the features.
Yeah.
So with your current AC, you will upgrade it and
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
at what additional cost would you want these kind of things to be?
Depends on what cost it is at.
Okay. What do you think? How much am I ready to pay for something like
Because since
these add-on features?
it's not there, so I can't think about the pricing right now.
Just a
Hello? Kaya tite una mein aaya. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Anji. So that was Kannada or Tamil?
Sindhi.
Oh, that was Hindi. Okay. so you're saying so these features would be what were you saying?
The pricing part you were telling me. So I have not thought because this is not there. So once it comes, might be then I give it a thought. Then I would decide whether it's feasible to go for it or not. Depends on the pricing what the company quotes. At present, we cannot decide on the
How
pricing.
much more am I okay to pay for? You want a purifier, sterilizer? You like a sterilizer?
Yeah.
You want a purifier also?
Purifier, yeah, if it is at a convenient cost, why not?
Diffuser
Diffuser also.
also.
Yeah.
Okay. So these three air-related features.
Depends
Then-
on the costing.
Right, right. So we
Diffuser
are coming
is
now,
like-
we're making a package for you.
Hanji.
You want, so these are the things available, madam. Now what all will you put? So you
हाँ.
said I will put air purifier, air sterilizer, diffuser, AI speaker, which
No, speaker to no.
no, sensor and camera,
हाँ.
yes.
Anti-theft.
Anti-theft, yes. Sleep monitoring, no. Body heat,
No.
no.
Voltage stabilizer.
Voltage stabilizer, yes. So ये 6 features आपने
Yeah.
डाल दी.
So AI speaker is like Alexa.
हाँ. When
हाँ.
you, when you
Voice
give a
commands. You
command.
can control your AC by voice commands.
हाँ.
You have a remote, you just say.
Only you can, what you can control? Just the offing and oning?
Yeah, or probably change the modes of.
Then definitely I would want it.
With the voice command,
Yeah.
you tell that
Yeah.
now I want this mode, that mode,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
temperature.
Then definitely I
that
would want it.
temperature.
That's what I was telling you. Okay, through the phone you should be able to
Yeah,
control. If it
artificial
is,
intelligence,
I thought
yeah.
those speakers you're talking about,
No.
these, no. That
No, no,
speaker, AI
the,
speaker.
the other speaker which you were talking about was the speaker.
हाँ, ये वाला
But this
तो
is the
yeah,
AI
yeah,
speaker.
yeah. This is the main this thing. Definitely I would want that.
Okay. So now for all this 7-8 features, how much am I ready to pay extra from apart from my air conditioner?
I would might be calculate it as a separate के camera का इतना हो गया. If you buying a camera, some 3,000 में आता है और 4,000. Or might be an anti-theft alert, another 2-3,000. Might be all put together. If it's for about 7-8,000, I would say fine.
7,000 for 7 features.
Yeah, might be up to 10 also. 10,000 भी होएगा तो I would say कि ठीक है इतने सारे मिल रहे हैं 10,000 में.
You will
Why not go for it? Yeah.
And of course your Wi-Fi added to it.
हाँ हाँ.
The Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi or AI. Okay. So when you're giving this, you're giving this full mold to customize your air conditioner. What will you have any concerns? Will you have any worries? Will there be anything which will worry you about adding on to what I currently have?
No, I need it. I will willingly add it on. No?
So somewhere is the mind going to really think that already to my existing one I'm adding some 7-8 more features. Will it be good? Will it not be good? As a good thought.
I'm aware about it. No, I'm aware about the camera. I'm aware about the AI speaker. So I would willingly want to add it. Add on something what is up to.
And what will your expectations be after you've added? Like while you are adding, what are your
I'll
expectations?
be very excited कि हाँ ये होगा अभी. Because something what I don't have.
Yeah.
So definitely it will be. I would add it only.
Okay. So this is wow. So.
Wow.
How many marks would you give?
10
this?
out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, because everything is there.
So out of these 4-5 that we discussed, which one did you like the most?
Of all these,
Yeah.
this was nice. The air part was.
So the customization was the first.
Yeah, this vertical was thick. If it's there. Horizontal or this was like. If it's there also, if it's not there also.
Then.
And this was something where I cannot put it everywhere except in my hall. I would give it a thought. So ye bhi, I mean, if it's there, it's fine.
So you have to choose now. Now these are
I
the
would-
4-5 ideas. Now I have
Acha.
to choose the top 3. First, second, third.
First is the wind part is the third one, right?
Okay.
This one.
ये रैंकिंग होती है ना. अब ये 4-5 बच्चे हैं जो एग्जाम दे रहे थे.
हाँ.
और इनमें से एक बच्चा फर्स्ट आएगा, एक सेकंड आएगा, एक थर्ड आएगा.
Okay.
All
like that.
can't win. According to your preference, which idea did you like the most?
This is the first one.
Okay. Customize it now. Second,
Second is this one.
wind, multi-wind.
Yeah. And third is this one.
Convertible AC.
Yeah.
Third. And least favorite?
This is the fourth one. Least would be this.
Least is the outdoor unit.
It doesn't matter to us in which ways much.
Okay. Okay, so it is already something which is not a
It
concern.
does not bother, yeah.
Okay. I'll just share one more. I hope you're not tired.
Not at all.
So, this one section you see about the way the wind is coming from, right? So it says it's a preferable wind flow for cooling. So which one do you prefer out of the two? The top suction and bottom discharge, or the bottom suction and top discharge? So this is the way the wind blows, flows.
This is how it flows here, right?
Right.
This one.
Okay. I'm not aware of that, but you tell me which one do you like?
I think this one.
Why?
Because the air, you get the cooling faster, no? The wind is coming this side, it is faster. Suppose if it is going like this, it takes longer to cool. So this is much better, no?
Okay. So the first option,
Yeah.
wind flow, top suction and bottom
Yeah.
discharge. So it is better. Why?
Because the cooling is faster, no?
Cooling is
Cooling
faster.
will
Apart
be-
from the cooling, is there any other benefit which I see with the bottom discharge? With the first one only. With the bottom discharge, you like it. Why did you?
Mainly it's because of the cooling only, wind flow for cooling. Mainly it's because of the cooling.
Okay. Great. This is the second option we're showing you. And it says, so it is colorful. So what if I have air conditioners which are colorful? Or would I prefer monotone? What would you prefer?
Colorful means which color it depends on.
Okay.
Which color it depends on. If it matches my interior, I would prefer a colorful. If it colorful is better.
Colorful is better
Yeah.
than monotone.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it will match my interiors if I have to. It looks more nicer to look at than a monotone.
So when you're saying colorful, what are the colors? That are
That's
coming
what
to-
depends on what
What
colors.
are the colors that are coming to your mind?
You can have a brown, you can have a pastel shades.
A range of colors comes to your mind, or a few colors?
Few
comes to-
colors.
Few colors.
You can't have very bright colors.
No, a range, like a range. I can choose from multiple colors. Does that come to your mind, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
No, just basic colors. Little
Basic.
subtle colors, yeah.
Subtle colors.
Yeah.
Okay. And monotone.
Yeah.
You prefer colorful ACs which will match your decor.
Yes.
Okay. Glossy finish versus matte finish.
Glossy, because it looks more nicer.
Okay. And why else would you prefer a glossy?
Glossy is better. Matte is little. It gives you a dull finish. Until your interiors are very that matte this thing. Otherwise, glossy looks more stylish and nice.
Okay. More stylish, more likeable. Then there is this. These are the 3 colors: beige, clay brown, and brown green. Out of these, which one do you like?
Clay brown.
Why?
Clay brown will match with almost all the interiors. And it looks more nice. This is too dark, this is too light.
Okay. So brown green is too dark.
Yeah, it's too dark.
Anywhere in your house you can imagine it being placed.
No.
And beige.
Beige is nice. Beige is too light. We already have almost, it's like a whitish beige only. It's too light. If I have an option, I would take clay brown.
You go well with all
Yeah.
your. If there is an option with you that you can change the color of the front unit, the front of your AC can be used to any color that you desire. Post, I've bought it also. I have an opportunity to do that. Right? Would you prefer that? Would you prefer to change
Yeah.
according to your
Yeah.
color? Just the front portion.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would.
Why? And how much are you ready to pay for just the front portion in any color that you
Paying
decide?
part I not thought.
And the pink
but,
part भी सोचना पड़ेगा ना.
Paying might be the AC if it is 40 and if I have to pay another 10 and if I get a good color I would go for it.
No, what I'm saying, I'm not talking about the color. What I'm saying is that on your existing
That's
air
what.
conditioner,
I'll have use
just change the top
yeah,
part of it into to any color.
color. That's what.
Huh.
So if I have to pay another 8-10,000 I would go for
You
it.
are okay to pay 8,000 rupees to change the color of it.
Yes. Because color looks, a colorful AC looks much better than a white one. What is there.
Okay.
Color is definitely something.
And after you purchased it, like so if I give you an option ki aap, you know, the bedroom one, you can just change the front one. And
Yeah,
you
I
can-
would change.
You would
It will make it look new also.
It will make it look newer. Yes. Great. Thank you. So we've been speaking about air conditioners at length for such a long time. Now, if I had to really understand from you that what is the kind of relationship. So like, you know, we associate with certain things and, you know, unknowingly they form an important and integral part of our lives and we form a kind of a relationship with them. So if I had to understand the kind of relationship you have with the air conditioner, what is the kind of relationship you have? How would you name it? What is the relationship like?
I would name it as a necessity of my life.
Yeah, so if I had to give it a name as a relationship. So like if I have a phone, right, I'll give you an example. So if you have a phone, what is that relationship you have with your phone? It is a necessity, it's a luxury, it is need and all that we know. But एक रिश्ता होता है ना, like you know, we must have met as strangers, but over the conversation, you know, there is a bonding which has happened, right? So that is a person to person this thing. However, if an air conditioner, firstly, okay, let's do it this way. If an air conditioner is a human being, what do you think an air conditioner
Might
would
be it's
be?
my best friend.
Firstly, a male or a female?
Female.
Female. It is your best friend.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of a best friend and why would you call it your best
So much comfort it gives me
friend?
and might be it's my best friend.
So firstly, it is giving me comfort like my best friend. What other qualities
takes
does
care
she
of
have?
me.
Takes care of me.
Yeah.
Okay. How does it take care of me?
Whenever I am in need of it, she's there for me. Whenever I require, she's always there for me. I know that, you know, it's always there.
Any other thing that you would call her your best friend? Takes care.
My
it's
best
always
friend
there.
when I'm sleeping especially, because mainly we use it in the night only, we don't use it during the day, it's very rare.
Okay. So what according to you makes the environment in my house very pleasant? What are other factors which add to make my home environment very pleasant? Like if I go to someone's house, what you see that you will say, you know what, the house was very pleasant. It had a very pleasant
Anything which gives you
environment.
comfort, music, television, AC,
Apart from that,
and the way it looks.
the way it looks. Yes. So when you describe the way it looks, like how?
It should look pleasing to your eyes. Each one has got different taste. What I might like, somebody else might
please
not.
go according to what you
So,
prefer as.
I like subtle. I don't like very bright. You know, I get very uncomfortable.
So the interiors.
The interiors,
add to the,
the music,
environment,
yeah.
the music. What else adds to the pleasant environment of my home?
Air conditioner, a television.
So those are the equipment that I have
Yeah,
in my place. Cleanliness, does that matter?
Cleanliness
Does that
for
add to
Yeah,
the
cleanliness, of
to
course.
the pleasantness?
Yeah, and the way it has been decorated, the way it is kept. So cleanliness is for sure.
What makes the air unpleasant?
In the house, a lot of dirt and a lot of the house is not clean. As it is, it becomes messy.
How do I know that, you know, the air in my house or around my house is unpleasant.
It's all scattered all over, things are not in its place.
Ah.
Everything has to be kept where it is kept.
No, but now I'm talking about the air in particular.
Air though again depends on where you stay.
Ah.
Like if I'm talking about my house, the
Air is good.
air is,
Pleasant.
no, all the houses on higher floors, I think that's the basic atmosphere it creates when you go on a higher floor. It looks, you feel good because there's a lot of breeze and
So what according to you is coolness? Coolness.
coolness is artificial or
Whatever you
Yes,
feel. When you hear the word coolness, what comes to your
coolness
mind?
is either the climate.
Okay.
First is the climate, if it's cool or hot. Second is your AC only.
So what is cold and what is cool?
Cool is the climate, cold is the AC. Or might be the weather if it's too cold.
Okay. Cool is the climate and cold is the AC.
Yeah, very cold it gets.
Okay. So
When you go-
this is definition is based on the temperature. Is it based on temperature or like why would you call it cool? How would you define and differentiate the
Based
two?
on the temperature.
Based on the temperature.
Yeah.
Anything else which differentiates cool and cold?
What you drink is sometimes very cold.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise it's the climate and this only.
Okay. So it is basically the temperature is what I'm
Yes.
understanding. Anything else that adds to this coolness, like humidity or anything else?
So
which,
that's the climate. If it is humid, then again, that's basically the climate only.
So what is a comfortable air temperature for you?
I would say 18 to 20.
18 to 20 is comfortable.
Comfortable here, yeah.
Here only.
Yeah.
18 to 20.
Yeah.
For you 18 to 20, and what is an uncomfortable air temperature for you?
That's when it's neither cold nor it's hot. It gets very humid. 22.
That is uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's
And what is, according to your understanding, warm? What is warm?
warm is very hot only. 24, 25. which are there.
24, 25 is warm.
Yeah, it's quite warm.
And hot?
Hot is also same.
Hot or warm में कुछ फर्क है?
Warm means you feel warm. Hot is very, very hot.
Hot is very, very hot.
Yeah.
So, comfort wise, this is. Okay. Any other questions anybody has? Yes.
Yes. So I know that you like LG, but I wonder how about other air
Brands.
conditioner brands? What do you think about them? Like
Other brands,
Yeah. like Daikin or Samsung or Hitachi or Voltas?
Voltas, no. I don't like the brand.
You don't like it. Why?
I don't know. I have not heard good reviews about it. Might be because of that.
And how about the Samsung?
Samsung also not much.
Not much.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because they all have mixed reviews. So when you get a mixed review from somewhere, you say no. I mean, you don't even want to. Before seeing only, if somebody says no, Samsung is not good. It's not. You don't feel like suppose for an example, if you are going in for an iPhone or a Samsung phone, Samsung has got so many upgraded models in phones, but you don't want to buy that. All if you have a preference for iPhone, it's iPhone only. So if you get one or two bad reviews also from anyone, you say no, I don't want to see only. I'm better off with what I have. It's like that.
So everybody's using iPhone here?
iPhone, I use an iPhone. My son uses an iPhone. My husband uses a Samsung. We say, Appa, I don't know how you're using it. It's like one or two bad reviews. Even if it's a lesser iPhone, we say no, iPhone only. Even if the highest model of Samsung comes, we say no, iPhone is okay. It's like that. Once you have that mindset, one or two bad reviews, you don't even want to. Even if it is good, I'm not saying it must not be good. It might be good, but it depends on your preference also.
Then, how about Daikin?
Sorry.
Daikin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What have you heard? What is your perception about
I
it?
have not heard it.
कुछ नहीं सुना क्या लगता है?
How about Hitachi?
पता नहीं.
That's what you heard.
Hitachi is it's good. I've heard. Yeah.
How about Mitsubishi?
No,
Oh,
that's not an Indian make, no.
Yeah, it's not. It's just
But is it available here? Or
I don't think.
Or you don't think?
I don't think it's available. सुना तो नहीं है. It's not available.
And another question. You are nuclear family.
Yes.
Yes, and you are the first nuclear family that I've seen here.
Okay.
So I wonder how you became a nuclear family, not a joint family.
I had when I got married, I did not have my in-laws. My father-in-law, mother-in-law, passed away.
That's the
So,
simple.
yeah.
Yeah. So is it common to be a joint family when you marry in India? Or I wonder, what I wonder is, being a nuclear family is a rising trend? or-
Yes.
Yes.
Now it is a rising trend.
Rising.
Everybody wants to be nuclear only now.
Oh, really?
Nobody wants to be joint family.
Yes.
Nobody likes joint families.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
They don't like restrictions. They don't like anybody questioning them. They all want to be independent. They're all working. So lifestyle is changed. Everybody wants to be on their own.
So how is it? Is it saying like percentage? How much percent around you are nuclear family?
In my apartment itself,
Or like
Or
in
like
your known circle.
90% are nuclear. 90% are nuclear. Even if they are joined, they will become nuclear. They don't want responsibilities. Yeah, because everybody is working now. They all want to be independent. 90% are nuclear.
So when couples work, both of the parents work,
Yeah.
what about the small kids? I thought that people generally keep their parents along so that they can take care of the kids so that
Now
they
it's
can
not
go,
like that.
go back
Now
and
it's not like that.
go
They
to
either
work.
have some help
Help,
to
yeah.
take care of them, or we have
But
school.
would you
crutch.
trust a small kid with the help and you go to office?
It depends on what your priority is. Like I said, I was working earlier, but then I did not want to do that, so I have quit and I am at home now,
Right.
like a housewife for the last 4 years. I was working earlier, so it depends on what your priorities are.
What about your friends in Chennai?
Yeah,
Yeah. So joint family or nuclear family?
nuclear most of
Even
them.
in Chennai?
Yeah, yeah.
They are more conservative in general, isn't it?
Yeah,
Compared to
more.
you.
Yeah, conservative, but then
Still.
still most of them are nuclear.
Interesting.
Any other question?
Okay, you've been using your ACs for quite some time and you have concealed pipes and wires. But have you ever faced any leakage, any droplets of water from your unit, indoor unit?
No,
Never. No molding because of molding. Never you
no,
faced that.
never.
Okay. No seepage or
No.
through the walls.
No, I guess because the construction is good. Depends on the construction also.
No, the
No, the
pipe.
plate,
No,
the
no.
AC.
No,
if,
no.
if mold comes in that pipe,
Yes.
then,
No,
then
no.
the leakage starts. So you
No.
never faced
No.
that. That's good.
What is your interior concept?
Interior?
Yeah. Did you have any concept for your interior?
Yes.
Yeah. What was it?
Concept?
Yes.
No, he was a friend of ours. He was a family friend, and we used to sit together and decide, okay, we want this, we want that, and then he did it. Like one room had one concept. In my son's room, if you see, He has put all over his pictures on the wardrobe and he's put our fingerprints. So each room had a different concept. In our room it was that black bricks, and for the hall he said it was a different concept in every room.
When you personify AC, you said that's like your best friend.
Best
right?
Yeah.
Why it's not your husband? Why it's not
Why
your
is it
husband?
not
It is
your
one of
husband?
my best friend.
But best friend.
My husband is also my best friend. It is one of my best friend because it gives me all the comfort, and whenever I need, it's always there for me. So only a best friend can do that.
So can I understand that you answered AC equals to your husband?
AC close to my husband.
AC
Yes,
is,
the
your
relationship like is like, if we can define it as a husband, we
Yeah.
can give it the name of your husband.
Not husband.
Why?
Confused
That's
me
a different thing. This is a different. I mean, you can't correlate both.
Okay.
But is as important as my husband. I can say that.
But it can't be your husband.
It can't be my husband. But it is equally important.
Somebody told me that actually air conditioner is luxury in Bangalore, but you said that air conditioner is a necessity, not a luxury anymore. So,
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
necessity.
Yeah, so I wonder, do you think that you will be very uncomfortable without AC in Bangalore?
Yeah, see, when you're at work, you definitely require in the day also because it's all closed. AC is definitely a must. Climate is little nice here, so that is a different thing, but definitely AC is a must in Bangalore. Especially at workplaces and all, you can't do without an AC.
What if there is no AC tomorrow? What would you miss the most about it?
I'll be very uncomfortable if I'm at work. If I'm at home, okay, I'm in an open space and
No, if you're at home and there are no ACs, then
I would miss something.
what will you miss the most?
My comfort, I mean, I feel so uncomfortable. I want an AC, I want to.
So what about it makes you comfortable? What is the difference? What is it that makes it comfortable?
It is so pleasant, it makes you nice and you feel nice when you're in an air conditioned room rather than when you're in a normal room.
And you are one person who has not really spoken much about ceiling fans. And you're not even using much of ceiling fans. What if ceiling fans are not there tomorrow then?
ACs are there.
AC is not there, I'll miss. You will feel uncomfortable. But if a
Huh.
ceiling fan is not there, then how will you feel?
If AC is not there, see, ceiling fan is just to keep you. It does not give you the. It does not give you the coolness what AC gives you. AC is something different. Fan is something different. AC makes the whole environment cold and nice, and you're so comfortable, and you can adjust to whatever temperature you want, however more cold, less cold. Fan though it runs and either on 1, 2, 3 that, but it does not give you the coolness what AC gives you. The comfort level is much higher in AC than a
AC
fan.
Question. So if you personify ceiling fan, what kind of person it would be like?
Select a fan.
So
Ceiling fan.
like we did that for air conditioner, that whether it will be a male or a female. So if we have a magic wand and we turn it onto the ceiling fan, what kind of a human being will it turn out to be? Will it be a male?
If I
or
have
a
an
female?
option of AC, then this wouldn't
No, Baba,
matter.
let us forget the AC.
Huh.
Let's forget the AC.
Huh.
Now, ceiling fan is there,
Huh.
okay, and it turns into a human being. So what kind of a human being? Firstly, what kind of a human being will that person be? So what gender would it be, male or female?
This wouldn't be something which is making me comfortable. It is a need. I can't do without it.
तो मेल होगा कि फीमेल होगा?
Female ही होगा.
फीमेल ही होगी. और what are the qualities? What kind of a relationship would you have with this ceiling fan? Or this person
It's equally important in the
has
house.
turned into a human being. She was your best friend, and this one, this lady.
Might be जब ये हमारी हाउस हेल्प नहीं आती है तो हम कैसे डिटर करते हैं कि नहीं आई. This is something which is needed. Can't.
So she'll be like your house help, your mate.
It's not a luxury. Fan is not a luxury. It's a need.
So like you said that the way we get restless when your help doesn't come.
Yeah, if the fan doesn't work, then I get restless. के नहीं चल रहा है. It's not something like a luxury के makes you comfortable, gives you all the comfort like an AC. This is something which you need. It's a basic amenity.
So, what is most important electronic appliance for you? Electronic appliance.
Which is the most important electronic
appliance for you?
device for you?
Electronic is oven, microwave, followed by a washing machine, and of course an AC. And
So AC comes before TV?
Sorry?
AC comes before TV?
Yeah, AC comes before TV. TV है नहीं है, but if you're feeling very hot, you cannot even enjoy the TV. You want an AC first, then TV. Washing machine is again a necessity. Microwave again is a necessity.
My last question is,
Yeah.
you are living in this apartment.
Yeah.
Is it right to call here apartment? It's apartment.
It's an apartment.
Yes. So your friends, your nuclear family friends,
Yeah.
where do they usually live in? I mean, do they live in apartment or they live?
They are all in gated communities because they are more safer, no? Since you are in your nuclear family with your children around, your maids are taking care of some of their families, maids are taking care of the children. So definitely a security is a must. Good security system is only in gated communities. So they are all in gated. Nobody stays in separate.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
stays in builder's floor.
Sorry?
Builder's floor? Builder's
Builders?
Yeah.
Okay, builder's floor, what she
like
means
the
is
constructed houses.
like a plot wherein an individual constructs the house and
House.
sets the floors, different floors.
Haan,
and different
individual
places.
villa kind of. Haan.
Not the villa, but
Haan,
individual
just a
floors.
house. Haan.
Owner has a plot,
Yeah.
he builds it,
Yeah.
makes a parking on the ground floor and then
Yeah.
makes, let's say, four
Floors,
whatever is
different floors, and
permitted.
you buy one
And then
floor.
he keeps one or two and then he sells the other one. So
Yeah.
that's what.
So what?
So it's different from an apartment.
Yeah. They don't have a security system. They don't have amenities. We have swimming pool here. We have football court, basketball, badminton, all the amenities where children also can. So they prefer a gated community only, nuclear families, because they are not there all the time home. The parents, so the children can go and play. There's a kids park also. All amenities are there.
Now I see. Thank
But
you.
there would be a significant amount of maintenance charges
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you pay
Yes.
every month, right?
Yes.
If
How
you don't
much
mind,
do you mind?
can you ask how much
They-
is it?
That's my question too.
They charge 2% of, so it comes up per square feet they charge.
Okay,
So it comes up to around 8,000 a month.
okay. So somewhere around 100,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees per year,
Per
right?
year.
Yeah.
And for
Which
using
is
the other,
significant.
so which includes the parking and
Parking अलग ले लेते हैं. When you buy the house, they take about 2 lakhs for parking.
additionally they have taken.
Taken, हाँ. So monthly you don't have to pay.
You
for
park in the
parking.
basement or you park
Yeah,
outside?
basement covered parking
Covered
they give us.
Does
That's
this
a one-time
8,000
payment.
rupees give you a power backup as well?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is the level of power backup? Does your AC run in that power backup
AC
or
no,
just
no, just the fans.
Okay, okay,
AC doesn't run.
okay. So do you have an RWA or do you have a builder's management system here?
We have a RWA.
RWA.
Yeah.
Just the residents make all those
Yes.
decisions.
Yeah. We have a president, we have a
Yes.
treasurer,
Yes.
so they all take care.
So you guys contribute.
Yes.
Every house gives some amount of.
Yeah.
And whom they deal with then? Authorities or the builder to get the things done within this society?
Authority. Builder is nowhere involved now.
Okay. But there is. How old are these flats, apartments?
These are very old. I think more than about 15, 20 years.
Okay.
They are very old.
Yeah, because generally what happens is, as per my understanding, like whenever apartment is made, the builder would actually keep that management and the maintenance with them for at least five odd years.
Huh.
Yeah,
They
they'll
must
manage
have,
everything
yeah.
everything.
And they
they'll
have a
charge it.
particular this thing that this much has to be spent on the security,
Right.
this much has to be spent, but they don't interfere.
Right.
But that is there where the other people of the apartment, whoever is taking care, have to take care.
Right. So after some amount of time, then they
Yes.
hand it over to the resident
Yes.
welfare association.
This is like more 20 years old,
Oh. Okay.
but
Looks good.
it's maintained
Yes,
well.
well.
Yeah, because the construction is also very good.
Right.
Shobha construction is
Yes.
very good.
Very popular in southern India.
Yeah.
Good question. If I want to buy your house, how much do I have to have?
How much?
Do I
Do I have to have,
to buy your house?
Today's rate, whatever is today's rate.
what is today's rate?
Today's rate, I think, will be 3 CR.
$300.
Dollars, I don't know.
$280,000.
$280,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
280, 290 something.
Three.
Okay.
And how much did you buy it for?
We bought it about 5 years ago.
5 years ago you bought it for 2 crores.
अभी तो ज़्यादा हो गया है.
So how much did it appreciate from 5 years ago?
We bought it for 2.
Okay. Okay. So almost
1 crore.
50%.
Yeah. This area has really developed in the last 5 years. This was actually thoda outskirts tha Banarganda. Now it is.
Suburb was like that.
Yeah. Now this metro coming up, it will go more higher.
Yes, yes.
8만 원이거든요. 그렇죠, 그렇죠. 아, 8천이? 8천이 아니고 8천. 8천이면은, 그쵸, 그 정도 되는 거죠. 네, 오케이.
Okay, we are done.
Well done.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thanks
tea.
a lot.
Thank you for everything.
Next routine.
So your son practices